Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Hope everybody had a great Thursday afternoon. If you didn't happen to catch the stream earlier, it was a doozy. Memphis into Atlanta, back to Memphis. Now we're setting up for Memphis to Toronto. We're flying real time, so we should get a nice evening arrival into Toronto. It's been a while since we've done an evening flight, so this should be a good one. The sun is kind of setting. It's 6:30 in Memphis right now, so we're an hour behind. So we're also losing an hour on the flight to Toronto. So Joe Sarda, welcome. MN Sports Fan, good to see you. Jen Zahab, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content. Ken LeMay, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome. Captain Zemp, good to see you, mate. Steven, good to see you. 12 Gut, good to see you. Ed E, welcome back. Daniel Barry's here. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Skyworker, welcome back. 12 Gut, good to see you. SH Shrek's Studios, I think, maybe. Sean, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Nismo, welcome. Captain Will, good to see you, dude. Max Medcraft, welcome. Matthew O, good to see you. Papagasho, good to see you. James Johnson, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome, 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 my friend. Hope everybody is doing well. Thanks so much for tuning back in. Appreciate y'all, man. If you guys do want to join, please feel free. About an hour and... what are we scheduled for? About an hour and 48-minute flight up to Toronto this evening, so it should be a good one. Let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. You can see we're already boarding up, so don't want to waste any of your time sitting on the ground. Let's do it. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's go to the overhead. Let's start powering some things up and on. First things first, battery switch 1, 2, and 3. Good. Bring life to the aircraft. Let's get our external power on as well. That'll fully get the aircraft ready to go. Let's go all the way up top. We'll get our Deers left side, right side, and center all set to the nav position. Good. Continuing some flows, we'll get the no smoking to the on position. We'll bump this guy over here to external power. Good. Bump him to bat 1 as well. Good. Everything else looks good down here. We'll go and get some nav and logo lights on. Yes. Fuel pumps can stay off for now. We'll go and get the EPU master start switch to the on position. Window heaters can come on, and we'll go ahead and arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Let's come down here to the electronic flight bag. We're going to go to our My Flight. We're going to import from SimBrief. Good. Memphis over to Toronto. Lester B. Pearson. Beautiful. Let's go to weight and balance. We're going to go custom cargo from SimBrief. Yes, you can see we've got basically a full aircraft. So we're going to apply load to aircraft. Beautiful. That's all good. We're going to click that one. We're going to fuel the finish the fuel now. So everything's looking good. Flyboy, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Monsieur Jarvis, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. We're getting close. Less than 3 weeks, Monsieur Jarvis. The time is almost upon us. Should be a great one. Let's come down here to the MICDU, the CDU, whatever you'd like to call it. We're going to clear out all of those messages. Thank you. Let's go to our menu page. We're going to go to ACARS. We're going to import via SimBrief. Good. Memphis to Toronto with our alternate of Trenton, CYTR. Going to go with an initial cost index of 5 on a cruise level of 350. Call sign this evening, we are going to be Fedex 148. Throw that up into there. Beautiful. We'll go to our init B page and we'll plug in some numbers here. 0 fuel weight 120.2. Block fuel today 16.5. Quite a bit. Fuel on board 16.45. Looking good. Davis, good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're not melting. Everything looks good there. 0 fuel weight CG. We're looking right here. 30.2. We'll call that 30.2. We'll throw that into there. Beautiful. Everything should be good there. Doesn't look like we have any ATC online, so we're just going to go directly to our flight plan. Memphis, we're going to plan for the departure out of runway, is it 9 again? I think it was runway 9. Yes, runway 9 is what we're expecting today. We are going to select runway 9. We are departing on the Carson 7 departure. Carson 7, there it is. The Hums transition, yes. We'll go and insert that. Beautiful. Into Toronto this evening. We should have full ATC, but I believe that they're landing east. Go to Toronto. Go to weather. Winds are 330 at 8 knots. They rarely land on the 3.3s. I would like to think that they're landing on the 5s. Yeah, it's going to be an 8-degree crosswind, but this should be fine. So we'll plan runway 5 for the arrival. ILS 5. We're going to be in the Nuber 6 arrival. Good. With the query transition. Good. And we'll just go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Looking good to me. We'll scroll through the flight plan. Make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything like that, which we don't. Beautiful. Everything is looking good to me, chat. All ready to rock and roll. Let's go back to our init tab. Init A and init B pages are done. Good. We'll go to our takeoff and departure performance. And we'll go grab some numbers up top here. Melting is accurate. Yeah, it's crazy hot, man. Takeoff performance, good. We are departing runway 9. We're going to sync up all of the weather. We're going to sync up our weights, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. So going with a flex of 58, 148, 148, 151. So 148, 148, 151 will get entered into the MCP when ready. They're almost done boarding. We're not quite done the boarding process. We're almost there. Everything looks good there. And then flexing, obviously, to 58. We'll leave all of that there like that. Boeing fan, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Okay. Everything looks good with that. I'm happy with all of that stuff. We'll get the galley power on. We'll get our crew oxygen on as well, and then everything else is looking good. We're just going to wait for the final boarding process. We're also waiting for the Adirs to align. They should be momentarily they should be aligned. Oh wait, I think I forgot to push the button. Align IRS. There we go. Thank you. Now give it a couple seconds for it to align. Did they update YYZ yet? No, they haven't, Diamond. No. Did you see the videos I sent to Discord? I saw that you sent some videos. I didn't have time to click through them, man. But yeah, hopefully at some point I'll have a chance to click through all the videos that you sent. By the way, chat, we have opened up the the official, sorry, my brain's drawing a complete blank. The official FS Expo Discord channel. So if you are planning to attend the FS Expo, can you please send Dan or I a confirmation that you will be attending? You don't have to provide me with like all kinds of info. Just show me that you're going to the expo, whether it be a hotel reservation or a your FS Expo kind of like your FS Expo membership or whatever, administrations, whatever the hell it is. If you want to just send us, we'll get you added up into the Discord, Dan or I. Whatever's easier. Obviously, right now it'll be Dan. If you really want to get into the channel, it's going to be Dan. If you don't mind waiting, you can also just send me a DM, and that will be great. Hey, Cap, just finished watching your flight from earlier today. Heck of a landing. Have a great flight. Thanks so much, Sebastian. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Andy, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, my friend. I believe I already sent you mine. Yes, cool. Right now, you can DM either of us. Yes, correct. If you want to get added in right now, you can DM Dan. Dan, I mean, you can add Skyworker, Dan, you can add Kevin47, you can add, like, Smitty if you haven't done so, you can add Mopar Dude, like, add the people that you know will be there. You can add Monsieur Jarvis as well. So if you add all those people, that would be great, Dan, and just kind of get the ball rolling, and then we can start adding people as we continue to go on as well, right? So, sweet, cool. We're just waiting for the deers to align. It shouldn't be very much longer. I'm surprised they're already not aligned, but that's fine. It says IRS in align, so we just leave it there until we see that. We did get the boarding message complete from GSX, so we're going to go to our ground equipment. We're going to go ahead and close our main door. We're also going to make sure that our park brake is on. Park brake on, thank you. And we'll go ahead and remove the chocks. Good. We'll go upstairs and we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. Sorry, I had a little spasm on my mouse pad, my keyboard there. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. We'll let that spool up and we'll get ready to go. If we come down here, we can watch the APU spooling. Flying to the home of Drake. Yes, Mike, we're bringing you to Drake. Absolutely. It's Thursdays or Friday Eve. Let's do this. Oh, baby. Hello, friend. Good evening. Enjoying a cold holiday here in Brazil. Soon jumping into my sim. Igor, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great day, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. We are running the Pratt & Whitney engines this evening. Those are the Pratt & Whitneys out there in all of their glory. So looking good. Our Deers is aligned now. So we're looking great. We're just waiting for APU on and available. It looks like the message will turn to green avail here in a second. What are your thoughts on Real Turb? Is it worth picking up? I love it, Andy. I love it, man. It adds so much more like dynamicness to the simulator. On and available, we'll make sure that the APU bleed comes on. We'll also come upstairs here and we'll flip over to APU gen. We can leave it on the bat 1, that's fine. External power gets disconnected, fuel pumps go on. Good. We'll go ahead and get our pitch trim, yaw amps, and ATS all to the on position. Beacon light can also turn on. We'll go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. It's all coming together, chat. Let's go to our departure performance. Good. Flexing of 58 degrees. So flex 2, and we're going to go 58 degrees. Good. Pretty low flex, actually. We should rocket ship out of here. And what was it? 151 on that guy. 151 on this one. 151. And then our initial climb will be good pilots. Our initial climb on the Carson 7 takes us to 5,000 feet. It's also going to be runway heading 093 direct. I don't know what our first waypoint is. We'll have a look-see at it after. Probably Hums or Carson. So 093 is what we're looking for because it is going to be a runway heading departure.
Bypass pin inserted.
093, good. And initial climb was 5,000 feet. Beautiful. Okay, cool. We're looking good, chat. Everything is set up. We'll go decision height, -5, good. Constraints come on, good. And everything else is looking great. We're on APU, we're on bleeds. Everything has been disconnected. We'll come down here, ground services, we'll toggle the GPU. Looking good, chat. Looking real good. Add me to the channel for the Expo in Vegas. I'm going. I don't know if you are. Last minute decision. Maybe going. Okay.
Locking gear.
Thank you. Everything's looking good there. Sadly, I'm not able to come to the expo. No worries, Boeing fan. Maybe next year, dude. What are your thoughts on... sorry, got that one. Where is Sasha? Sasha's in university now, in uni. Maybe he'll be back on for the summer. Captain Canada summer camp. Just got my eye exam. My prescription changed slightly, so not too bad. Rocking the glasses. There you go, Doink. Awesome, man. Facing east.
Release parking brakes.
Yes.
Please.
Let's make sure that nobody is around us. We're not going to push into anybody. We're looking good, chat. Cool. Park brake is getting removed.
Commencing push.
Good.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. We need to go to tune, and we don't have ATC, but we do have auto ATC 5675. Here's our squawk code today. We're going to turn on TA only, 5675. Beautiful. Cool. Let's start our block time down here. Block time goes on, and upstairs, ignition system B. We used A earlier, so we'll use B today, and we'll go and spool up engine number 2. Good. N2 percentage on the rise. See how different these engines sound. Same concept. We're introducing fuel at about 23 to 25%. 2 streams in one day. Steel, good to see you, man. Every Thursday, dude. Every Thursday. He's got a driver's license now. That's true. Forgot about that. Yeah. He does. He does. All right. Looks like it wants me to introduce fuel, so we're going to introduce fuel number 2. Owls, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Spent about 3 hours at the eye doctor trying to put in contacts. Long story short, they're not for me. Got you. Yeah, that's fair enough, Doink. Spike Flies, good to see you, man. Leo, good to see you, dude. Did you arm the doors? It usually does it automatically, to be honest with you. Ground equipment, yes. See how it does it automatically as soon as you start your pushback? Green is armed. Or sorry, red is armed, green is disarmed. It does it automatically in this aircraft for you. Right when you're about to start your pushback. Alright, looks like we got a good start. I don't know why my ground spoilers are out. Looks like we got a good start on engine number 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Set. Alright, engine number 2 is stabilized. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. N2 percentage on the rise. I guess it's 21% where you introduce fuel with the Pratt & Whitney. It's a little bit different. What is the best scenery for Manchester? What are the options? Aviation Central. Flyboy, 5 gifted members to the channel. My man. Huge no floaties to you. Here comes 21%. There we go. We'll introduce fuel number 1. Huge no floaties to you, Flyboy. Thank you for the continued support of the channel, my good friend. Appreciate you, dude. Seem to really like the A300 cap. Is it one of your favorite planes? Definitely up there. Yeah, definitely up there, Owls. It's there's something about the classic mixed with the modern that I enjoy.
Left is clear, right is clear.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. There's time models and Mako Sim. I would go with Mako Sim, just based on previous stuff. So we need you in XP72 Bird. Wait, what? These engines are loud. You're in the retro purple FedEx. That's a sick livery. Yes, sir. Flyboy, once again, thank you for the 5 gifted members, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. And guys, please don't forget, if you did get a gifted membership, just say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind. All right, we got 2 good engines. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go and flip on our probe heats. We'll flip our EPU bleed off. Ignition system goes over to continuous relight. We'll go ahead and use Gen 1 today. We're staying on BAT 1, so that's all looking good. EPU can go off. Beautiful. And everything else looks good up there. We'll make sure that our seatbelt signs are on. Auto brake over to max RTO. Ground spoilers go armed. Trim value of down 0.2. Set that right about there. We've got Mr. Mopar dude coming in with 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Mopar. Thank you very much. Incredibly kind, man. I appreciate you. 10 gifted members already. Ooh, is that a 737 Fedex? I like it. Doink with 5 gifted members as well. Huge no floaties to you, Doink. Thank you very, very much for the support, my friend. I appreciate you as well. 5 from Flyboy, 5 from Mopar, 5 from Doink. Thank you guys. Seriously, that's incredibly kind, man. Really, really, really do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we are looking good, chat. Let's go flaps and slats, 15 degrees. Give you a nice little view of the slats coming out here. Slats and flaps. Plastique machine. Oh, man. Such an amazing review, dude. Everything's looking good upstairs. Let's go and get our nose light over to taxi. Park brake gets removed. And there we go, friends. Let's pull ourselves forward, get ourselves over to runway 9 for departure. Mr. Barry Daniels coming in with 5 gifted members as well. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, guys. Thank you. 20 gifted members just like that. Holy macaroni. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. Slats and flaps. Mouse, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Love these wing textures. Oh, dude, so good. This, I'm telling you, man, this airplane is one of those hidden gems. I feel like people just get a little bit overwhelmed when they jump in this airplane and they look at the overhead. But I swear, man, if you spend a couple days getting to learn it and getting to know it, man, it's just such an incredible airplane, dude. The way that it hand flies, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hit him with a blame Dan. We're following that Fedex 7-3 out of here, chat. We have Monsieur Jalvis gifting 5 members to the channel as well. Thank you, Monsieur Jalvis. Appreciate you, my friend. Incredibly kind. Just jumps off the runway. Oh, dude. Insanely overpowered, this airplane. Insanely overpowered. Yeah. It's an absolute workhorse, that's for sure, man. Thank you, Mr. Jalvis. I appreciate you, my friend. That is incredibly kind. God damn it. And we got Mr. Smitty gifting 5 members to the channel as well. Can we get some no floaties and damn it Schmitties in chat for all of these wonderful gifters? Look what you started, Flyboy. 5 from Flyboy, 5 from Mopar, 5 from Doink, 5 from Dan, 5 from Mr. Jalvis, and 5 from the one and only damn it Smitty. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you, man. Guys, please, if you did get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. Unbelievably kind, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Can we go to exterior view and hear the sounds? Yeah. They're not very loud, because I have them turned down on the exterior sounds. Better sounds inside. Egap get to watch the stream all week. His wife's on vacation with her boyfriend. Very excited. Jesus fucking Christ. How do you keep coming back, and how do I keep reading these without proofreading them? How do you keep coming back with different accounts? I'm just going to keep removing your accounts. His name is Captain Koch. Jesus Christ. Hey, man, I suggest you get a girlfriend in real life, and maybe you can spend a little bit of time off of YouTube. It'd be great. MN Sports Fan, 7 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Says, all 7 months of being gifted. It just shows how amazing this community is. Thank you. MN Sports Fan, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude. That is incredibly kind. Hey, what's going on here with this traffic jam? Hurry the hell up. It's only 3 planes. Inexcusable. I don't recommend a girlfriend will reproduce. Yeah, fuck. You're right. Tough call. Matthew with 5 gifted members as well. Huge no floaties to you, Matt. What is going on today? Thank you very much, Matthew. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Really do appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. We got Doink celebrating 19 months. Is blame Dan, damn it, Smitty, Mopar, Flyboy, no floaties. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are there any non-members left? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a membership reign. Yes, it is. Where's he going? He must be going for the 18 departures. We're going runway 9. Aviation Central with a gifted membership to the channel as well. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pardon me. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Truly do appreciate that. Matthew O, thank you for the 5 gifted members as well, man. I really, really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Incredibly kind, man. You get super lit before takeoff? Join me. Practically a members only stream. Well, when people go crazy gifting like this, absolutely it is. That's 36 gifted members this stream alone. Ordered my summer camp t-shirt, should be here next week. I will wear it on Saturday at the expo. Looking forward to seeing you, my friend. Robert, absolutely amazing, dude. I cannot wait. I full on expect belly laughs, Robert. I'm gonna belly laugh when I see everybody, well, when I see people rocking the Captain Canada summer camp t-shirt. Dude, it's gonna be magical, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for it, man. I'm very, very excited for that. Thursdays in Toronto, it is. Yes, you got it. Very cool, Robert. Thank you for supporting the streams, man. I appreciate you, dude. Oh, Cap, I'm back. Let's hit the toga, shall we? We will. Yep. Green is a healthy color. Team green. The green ones seem to be taking a long time to print. So if somebody's shirt gets in tomorrow, oh baby, Davis is gonna be the first one to get the shirt, I think. Hey Cap, please don't make this a train sim. It's already bad enough with Smitty and Mopar. No trains. I don't think I'll ever have the love and appreciation for trains that these guys do. That's for sure. Oh man. I'm just gonna mute that so we can stop listening to the ding dongs. Chat's probably gonna get upset about that. I need to make sure that I get William. William needs his Captain Canada summer camp t-shirt. William is one of the main camp counselors at Camp Captain Canada. FS Expo is going to be like, well, here come all the guys who stretched before the expo. Oh, man. All right, we're looking good. What's CTAF here? Matthew with a $35 donation. Appreciate you, Matthew. I'll unmute. It doesn't get too bad. Thank you for support, man. Chad, how do you check on VATSIM? I completely forget how to check. How do you check the CTAF? What do? You do, oh yeah, dot CTAF KMEM, right? Yeah, 19.7, okay. 19.7, as if I forgot that for a second. I was like sitting there, complete blank. Memphis traffic, Fedex, 148 lining up runway at 9er, Fedex, Memphis. William, did you see the shirt that I launched, William? I have one for you. I'm going to give it to you down at... You're a large or a medium, Will? Probably a large. I ordered you a large. So you better be a large. Because I ordered you a Captain Canada summer camp t-shirt. I'll have them down at the expo for everybody. You're an XL? Well, you may have to squeeze into a large.
Hauling some fresh Biscoffs, summer camp shirts, poutine, all dress chips and my future rudder pedals OBB.
Yes,
sir.
And
some trains for Smitty and Mopar.
Gonna be a good one, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Really, really do, man. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, stop thinking everything's serious on the internet, Flight, man. That'll be lessons of today. Large could work. We'll see. It's pre-shrunk, stretched cotton. So we'll see. If you don't fit into a large, I may have an extra large. I got a lot of mediums. Mediums, larges are like the main ones that I ended up getting. I might have like an XL or a double XL or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. All right. How is there 250 of you watching and only 66 likes, chat? That's bothersome. If you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as well.
FedEx 248 clear runway with 9er,
Alright, he's off. We're going heading select. We're going profile climb. And we're all ready to go. Don't make him squeeze. Nice. Joystick game's going on. Yoke game's going on. Memphis traffic, Fedex 148 departing runway 9 or Memphis. Alright, let's do that. Because I always forget I told you that. See? Throttle's up to 40%, or whatever 40% kind of is on this aircraft. It's like right about there-ish. Should be good. Chrono's coming on. Sounds are up. Let's get blasted, friends. Toga. It's like nose down pressure. That was a little loud. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. Knots, we're neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears going up. Altitude 35,000 bud. We're going to go flap retraction. Profile climb. There's climb power. At 3,000 feet, we're going to go direct. First waypoint, Lizzie. Insert. Nav track. Slat retraction. Sheesh, those engines, man. Wow. Sounds damn good. Spoilers disarmed, and we are climbing, chat. Be gentle on rotation when lifting up. I mean, I could not be any more gentle than we just were. It was an absolute perfect rotation. Don't mind me, chat, because I forgot to turn on some things. Nothing to see here. Those are off. Those are off. That's good. Good. About the 737 developer that copy and pasted the cockpit and flight model from the default to Sobo 7.4. What's your opinion on that? I have no clue. Sounds like an airplane I would not be focused on, Erin. Autopilot is on. Back up into the flight deck. And there we go, friends. Beautiful. Passing through 8,500 feet. Leaving Memphis behind us. There's Memphis right there. It's going to be a beautiful sunset flight, chat. Damn, these engines are loud. We fly the fly-by-wire, maybe? I mean, we'll fly it again. I don't know when. Like, I don't have an exact date of when I'm going to be flying it next. But, yeah, we'll fly it again, dude. Yeah, I don't know when, but we will. We will. Alrighty, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. Engine ignition system is off. Confirm that we've got bleeds on and pressurizing, which is good. Everything else looks good upstairs. Beautiful. Get the seatbelt signs off. Good. Hey Cap, hope all is well. Do you have 2 different setups for Airbus and Boeing? I do, yes. I have my TCA Boeing yoke for all of my yoke aircraft, and I've got my Airbus TCA pack for all of my Airbus flying. Yeah, have you seen the upgraded cockpit coming for the A300? Yes, looks awesome, dude. I can't wait for that. It completely like modernizes the cockpit. Looks badass. Mark, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's crazy, Strody. Yeah. Why is the Captain Sim 717 a default Asobo A320 Neo in disguise? Because that's the type of products that they put out. Latin VFR, BreeDoc, Captain Sim. They're all tied together. GB turbulence settings on normal or realistic? I have it on medium, Owen. Medium. Hope to see you at the expo. Thank you. I will be at the expo. I will be at the Thrustmaster booth. You can come and say hello. You can also have your hand at a Captain Canada landing challenge. We're going to be doing a landing challenge on Saturday with viewers from the audience. So anybody that wants to come in, you're going to be able to sit down. There's going to be a camera, microphone. You'll be able to say hi to chat, and then you're going to do a landing challenge in front of probably like 500 people. So be prepared. Every time I do a long haul on DX12, it would crash around 3 hours in, but I'm on DX11 6 hours. There you go, doink. I don't have any problems with DX12, but yeah. Could be the system, the GPU, the driver you're on. A lot of things that can, you know, potentially make that. You want to watch you land in person? I'll be there. Is Captain Sim the Spirit Airlines of the developers? I would say worse than Spirit Airlines. The only major airliner I have flown is the 787, so do you think the plane is worth buying in the marketplace for 20 bucks? No. I don't. No. If you really want to fly it, I mean, you also have to have the default 787 flight simulation experience to buy the $20 787 on the marketplace. I would just download the Kuro mod or the Horizon mod. That's all that you need, man. What if I win the challenge? Can you win your own challenge? No. No. My score is just there as like a base score. Like, hey, can you beat Captain? Oh, hey, you did. And look, you also got first place in the challenge. Right? So, yeah. I just set the baseline. I didn't win last year in Houston. I had the, what did I have? The second or the third highest score? I had the second or third highest score in Houston. I think I had the second highest score in Houston. I'm not sure, though. It might have been the third. Yeah. Will Captain Sim, BreeDoc, and Latin VFR be at the expo? I have no clue, man. Hey Cap, had a final school presentation about my favorite influence online. I chose you and showed the class your explain to Microsoft videos. Love your vids. Keep it up. Thank you, Flite Man. Appreciate you. Which is better, the Kuro or the Horizon? They're both virtually the exact same, Strody. The only difference is the Kuro is a 787-800, so it's a little bit smaller. Yeah. You won in San Diego, if I remember correctly? I did. Yes, I did have the top score in San Diego. Nobody was able to beat it. I think there was 2 people. It might have been 1. It was Wrong Side Simulation, also another content creator on YouTube. It was Wrong Side Simulation who won the landing challenge in Houston. I can't remember if anybody else got close to him. I think he like walked away with it. I'm pretty sure he won it pretty handily. Standard barometric pressure across the board on all 3. We're through 18,000 feet. Hope they clip they showed the class seat 2A donation included. That would have been a good one. Yeah, absolutely. That would have been a doozy. All right, let's get some tunes bumping here, chat. Thursday night stream. We like our tunes. Turn this down a little bit. Give you guys outside view. There we go. Actually, through that turn, we'll go with a wing view. Could you consider the 737 MAX for Microsoft? When one comes out, Garen, yes. I'm not flying. We literally just spoke about how not to buy those airplanes, so I'm not going to fly the BreeDoc 737 MAX. PMDG is making one, and so there's another developer called iFly. They're also making one. Yeah. Along with the stuff in my dono, you're hauling some Throkes. Yes, the Throkes are. It's going to be they're going to announce it at the expo, Matthew. Thrustmaster Throke. I promise. Watch. You'll see it. The Thrustmaster Throke. cockpit looks so awful on the Max. Yeah, the Bredoc Max, it's terrible. There are standards to go by when it comes to aircraft and modeling. Correct. Yes. And I have very high standards as a content creator. Yeah. Is it worth it to use both X-Plane and Microsoft? Do you have a proper 7.3 Max, a CRJ200, a 7.5? Sure. Yeah, man. You can do whatever you'd like. Very expensive to go that route and to use two simulators, but there's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with it at all. There is an arrow hidden in the Fedex logo. Correct. Right here. Between the E and the X. Smart design. Hey man, you and Captain Koch can go and hang out together. That's fine. Don't worry, he'll be back with another account momentarily, I'm sure of it. I think I've hidden 2 or 3 of his accounts today. Guys can all go circle jerk with each other or something, I don't know. Yes? Federal Express. Do you have to buy all your aircraft and scenery? Do I? Well, me being a content creator, thankfully, very lucky. A lot of developers want to send me products to showcase to my community. But I still do buy my fair share of scenery and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you know Vertical Sim is updating Tampa? They said that in the chat last stream. I have no clue. I think so. I don't know though. I haven't. I'm not sure what his next airport's going to be, or if there's a different rendition or something of it. Exactly, Strody, you got it. FedEx is dropping the Express on their livery. There's a few 767s with it gone already. Interesting. So there's going to be FedEx. I wonder if they save like 5 pounds of weight. I know you're solid. Well, I mean, you guys are talking. Just change the subject. Let's just do that. Change the subject. Live in Salt Lake City. I love seeing those FedEx and UPS planes coming in low and slow. Very cool, Doink. Doink, are you going down to the expo this year, man? Sorry if I've already asked him, if you've already had this conversation. My memory right now as we're kind of gearing up for the expo is, yeah. Part of the new FedEx One rebranding. Interesting. Hey there, Cap. Sorry I can't make it to FS Expo this year. Really want them to choose London next year in 2025. Have a lovely air show instead. Stay safe, Captain Canada. Cap Danny, well, thanks for coming to hang out, man. I just don't know if it's ever going to go across the pond. There's a separate event that happens in Europe every year. So I'm thinking probably that would be your better bet. I will make a conscious effort to go to the expo, to go to the European Expo. What did you send me, Daniel? Jesus Christ. I mean, not bad. That's not safe for stream though. I can't show that on stream. But those are man, she was blessed, wasn't she? Jesus. Very blessed, graced, some would say. I'm sure you and Connor McDavid poster all over your bed. Oh boy, that's not safe for work, Daniel Barry. Won't be attending. I have more vacations planned out for the whole year. I'll try to get to the next one. Sounds good, man. I was just thinking you're in Salt Lake City. It's you know, you got it nice and close to you being down in Vegas, you know. Share with the class? No. That's not safe for work. That's what that one is. I cannot show that. Not safe for work. Not you guys DM Dan. Dan can send that to everybody. That's not safe for work. We can't show that one on the stream chat. No way, Jose. It's a good thing the audio wasn't R-rated. Well, I made sure before yeah. I plugged in my iPhone, not safe for work. Exactly. Come on, Dan, I'll never blame you again. Nice. Had to bring it back for a sec. Oh yeah, I watched it 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Dan is about to get blasted with DMs. Oh, man. Look what you've started, Dan. I heard the screams, Captain Canada, no hiding now. Yeah. Is the Latin VFR 340 not good? In my opinion, no, it is not good. No, it's not worth the money. Not worth the money, man. If you're stuck on the Xbox, you don't have any, if you don't have any options, then sure, it might be, that might be fine, but yeah. She works at one of the clubs up in Fort McMurray, eh, Dan? Padre, good to see you, man. All is well. Hopefully you're home from work, able to get some flight sim time in, man. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, my amigo. How's that sun doing, chat? Ooh, look at that texture on that wing. 6. Fort Mac, eh, bud? Oh, man. Opinions on the iniBuilds A320 Neo. It's good, Bennett. I think it needs a few more updates, but it's good. It's good, yeah. I'm a fan of that fan. Yeah, I bet you are. Why does that place even exist? Fort Mac? Oil. Oil, man. Does this lady have teeth? Oh, yeah. 2 real big teeth. Real big teeth. Is there a scenery mod for X-Plane that makes it comparable to Microsoft? I mean, you can use auto ortho and like there's certain ortho imageries and stuff like that you can use, but fortunately it doesn't really replace the auto gen and like the buildings, the houses. So, I mean, you can make it like at a, like from up high, you can make X-Plane like look like, you know, ortho like that, but down on the ground, the auto gen just won't, the auto gen won't keep up, unfortunately. Alain, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. How's the X-Plane 12 performance these days? I wouldn't be the one to ask, man. Sorry, dude. I haven't used X-Plane in quite a while, man. El Capori today just got back from an 8-hour shift at the airport, getting some flight hours in. Very cool. Nice, man. You also need a NASA storage drive? Yeah. What is it? Suncor refines some of the world's best quality diesel fuel? I don't know. Do they? I don't know. I had some buddies go up to Fort Mac to work doing the pipeline and shit. Not for me, man. No way, Jose. What did I have for dinner? I had spicy peanut chicken saute with diced sweet potatoes. It was pretty good. Consider doing a CRJ 200 stream on X-Plane? No. No, man. That airplane probably hasn't been updated in 5 years, Garen. I don't even know if it works for X-Plane 12, to be honest with you.
Stand 801 will be pushing back facing south on Sierra. Memphis.
What's your favorite plane? Cheers from Portugal. Jose, good to see you, man. I don't know if I have a favorite plane, man. I kind of like going everywhere. You know what I mean? Was the peanut sauce crunchy or smooth? Crunchy, Smitty. Crunchy peanut butter, it was indeed. And it was fantastic. Yeah. Never give the 300 enough love. Solid aircraft, but I'm 737 obsessed. Nothing wrong with that, man. This one's waiting for you when you're ready, though, because boy, oh boy, this is a very rewarding plane. I feel like once you figure this airplane out and you've got it down pat and you can kind of jump inside it and get it ready to go, oh yeah. Hey Cap, what's the difference between Captain Canada 2022 and 2024? What, in retrospective, can you say about this fantastic journey, let's say, since the last 2 years? I don't know, man. I think just a bunch of growth as like a person and as a streamer, probably more than anything, to be honest with you. That would be probably the biggest thing that I've noticed. Just how we, you know, interact and handle chat and handle some of the things that goes on. I think just a I feel like I'm having more fun doing this now than I was 2 years ago, if that makes sense. Just overall more fun and like much more laxed and yeah, just enjoyable. I think that would be the best answer that I could give you without going like too in depth. Crunchy peanut, oh, dude, crunchy peanut butter, man. Is there a mod that can transport X-Plane aircraft to Microsoft? No, unfortunately not. I'd love to go to Flight Sim Expo and hang out, but I'm going to see Metallica in Seattle. Ooh, that'll be fun, dude. Isn't there like their like final tour or something like that? Tempted to build an SSD NVMe NAS. That'd be pretty crazy. How the hell would you do that, eh? That'd be pretty wild. Smitty thinks the community needs more rants. Kappa. I mean, we don't really rant anymore, Smitty, to be honest. I mean, I guess it depends on what's your classification of a rant. You know me by now. I mean, we've known each other for years. You know I'm very passionate about like flight sim and like what I can control in my flight sim universe and stuff. And I like that people can, you know, come to me and know that they're going to get like a no bullshit type of approach and answer to a situation and something, right? So, but I don't know. I mean, we haven't gone on like a rant in a while, but it also depends what it's about exactly. Yeah. Yes. Passionate and maybe a little bit artistic, right, Smitty? And by artistic, I don't actually mean artistic. I think you should do a live stream plane spotting one day. Yes, I would love to do that, man. Yeah. Thrustmaster Red, rudders, non-pendular, or Logitech? Ooh, good choice. I don't know. I think the Thrustmasters are fairly cheaper, correct? Yeah. Quick, someone mentioned flight models. No, shh. Keep them away. Go to take a shower and sleep, Cap. Wish you a good flight, smooth landing. See you next time. Papagasho. Take care, man. Appreciate you, dude. Hopefully I will see you this weekend for some fun flights, man. Is that because I'm here? Is that why it's no fun? This guy, dude. Sound like my high school girlfriend. Just tell me. Just admit it. It's because I'm here. That's why you're not enjoying yourself. You're not having fun. It's because I'm here. That's how I picture Davis right now. Had some corn and he's compassionate. See, there you go. Missed the medical emoji. I know. So silly, man. Can't believe they took that away from us. You know that's because some little butthurt child, Smitty, fucking sent, probably was just like constantly reporting it. Jean, good to see you as well, man. Good to see you, dude. Corn? Who's hotter, me or your ex? Nice. I think we all did, Monsieur Jarvis. I think at one point we've all had that one girl, especially in high school, when, you know, hormones are flying off the shelf and, yeah. Calm. Yeah, it does. Sorry. My bad, Flyboy. Metallica is doing 2 shows in Edmonton of all places. Hey, man. Rock it out. Katie, hello. Good to see you. Welcome back. Some Sunday school kid probably reported you. Could have, maybe. Who knows, man? Who knows? Chat, is Toronto Center online? We still have ATC in Toronto, right? I don't know if Toronto's online. I hope they are. It would kind of suck to fly Thursdays in Toronto without ATC on in Toronto. Hey, Cap, hope all is well. Work is out of control for me at this time of the year, so it's been impossible to hang out and chat. Also been VATSIM ATC training, so I can tell you all the gringos when you mess up. Nice, Fly Daddy-o. Good to see you, man. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you, man. They exist, pretty penny, but they are friggin' fast. I'd have to change my router, though. Throughput? Huh, interesting. Very interesting. It's got to be crazy price. He kept you for the A300 or the 310? I prefer the 300. The 300 is actually still flying, so yeah. Some 10 terabyte hard drives for storage and NVMEs as an active cache. Have ever been to CNC3? Where's that, Sean? Carp? I don't know the iCow codes all that well. Toronto's online, at least according to Simaware. Good. It's probably because we haven't got close enough to Toronto to populate it. I see Cleveland Center. Cleveland Center's online. I think, yeah, Cleveland Center's online. So we'll get Cleveland for a little bit here, and then he'll hand us over to Toronto. And then we plan for arrival. Winds in Toronto, 350 at 10 knots. A little bit more suitable for runway 5. Still going to be a nice crosswind, but up at Brampton, nah, never been there. Never been. Never been. Cap, do you like American football? I'm getting gameplay trailer for NCAA tomorrow. Ah, they're reviving NCAA. That's right. Not really, Padre, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I wonder if they're bringing it to PC. Cap, are you getting the TFDI MD-11 once it releases? James, I should be getting it before release. I've signed I should be getting it before the release. Before the official public release. I should be getting the aircraft. Fingers crossed. Should be. Keyword should. Yeah, sunset chat. Ah, the homeland. That great state that we're in right now. What are we over right now? Tennessee? Or are we out of Tennessee? We might be over. I think we're still over Tennessee. Edis says Arnav Yankee runway 5 and ILS runway 6. Perfect. We're over the USA. The mitten looking one. The mitten looking one. Up here? Or this one? Michigan? Michigan. I don't even know if we go into Michigan airspace. I think we fly right. And the cool part is we're going to go right past Detroit, chat, and actually go past it. That'll be cool to see. Have you ever flown into Salt Lake? Oh yeah, Doing tons of times, man. Love flying into Salt Lake. Love, 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 love. Will there be any women instead of men who are interested in your landing challenge? Women not really interested in flight sim, I guess. I have no clue, Captain Danny. I can't remember if there was one last year. Yeah, I remember there was a kid there with his mom, and he came up and did the landing challenge, and he absolutely crushed it. And I sent him home with a Captain Canada hat. His mom was a solid 8 out of 10, by the way, too, chat, in case you were wondering. Solid 8 out of 10. That might even be like an understatement. If you remember, you remember. I think Mopar, Dan, and Flyboy might remember. And Monsieur Jarvis remembers. Yes, he did. You're welcome. Michigan does look like a mitten. Can't unsee that one. Oh, man. Could have been more specific, but IRL? What do you mean? Oh, not IRL. No, sorry. I've never been to Salt Lake City IRL, just in the sim. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Damn right they do, Travis. Damn right they do. Hopefully he'll be there for this year's expo. Remember that you had to get something to boost him up in the chair. Was that him? I don't know if that was him. That might have been another kid that came in and do it. Yeah, we let everybody come and try it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do love the Thursday night streams. Good to see you, Magician. Welcome back, man. Welcome, 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 dude. Always a great time. I feel like Vegas is going to be, yeah. Landing was a 10 out of 10, and so was the mother. Best thing I've heard today. Oh, man. Invite mom up to the room for a drinky poo? No. I think husband was there, too, somewhere. Dad was around somewhere. To be respectable, chat. Right over your house, Adam. We'll wave to you. Wave. Will London Controller and Chewy 94 be doing the landing challenge this year? I have no clue. I'd love for them to come on and try it, Captain Danny. I guess it depends if they're around. But yeah, they're more than welcome to do that if they want to, man, of course. Yeah. I'm trying to get XP72, Blue Games, Jeff Faviano, Chewy, London Controller. The list goes on and on and on, man. There's going to be so many content creators there, right? So, yeah, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. So, be respectable and ask first, then steal. Jesus. Oh, man. Whenever flying into Salt Lake, the bumps coming over the mountains is the best. It is. It's fun. I'm super excited about my flight into Vegas, Doink. I'm almost as excited for my flight into Vegas as I was for my flight into San Diego. Being that I've flown into San Diego, I mean, hundreds of times in the simulator, being able to do it in real life and have the city off to my left and land in San Diego was absolutely incredible. So I'm, you know, equally as excited to fly into Vegas for the first time, just because never flown into Vegas IRL, but again, same thing in the sim, right? Hundreds of times I've flown into Vegas. So who do you think is the most popular flight sim streamer right now? Probably London Controller out on Twitch. I feel like he's probably got the biggest following. He's got that, you know, he's got them locked down, man. He's got his age demographic is just perfect, right? Of like the people who are, you know, he is the demographic of like, you know, between 16 and 22, 23 years old. Something like that. You know what I mean? He's, I would say he probably has the biggest flight sim following. You know what I mean? His army of Zoomers, dude, it's fucking, like, I love him, dude. I love him, but like, yeah, 10, 15 minutes of like a Jamie stream and I'm like, okay, guys, see you later, man. It's just him like, all right, yeah. Playing DJ. Sitting in his chair, bouncing around, grabbing his bottle, and it's like, Jesus Christ, Jamie. Somebody give this man but I love him. He's hilarious. He's got an amazing following. He's done a great job with like the whole VATSIM side of things and ATC side and kind of the transition into like flight sim and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah. Then someone donos 2,000 subs and he loses his mind, his reactions, dude. He'll fall out of his chair, he'll like flip his chair backwards. In it, bruvs. Fucking nuts, dude. Oh god. Yep. And for some reason he's Australian now. Yeah, it's because I can't do accents. Fuck. Can't do accents, man. Just came back and immediately know who you're on about. Well, everybody does. It's Jamie. That's literally Jamie in a nutshell, right? I call him, I feel like his stream is more like a DJ adventure. It's like half flight sim, half like being a DJ slash like a radio jockey or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that to me is the perfect description of a London Controller stream. You know what I mean? It's literally just him DJing for half of it and fly, and also there's flight sim included in with it. But man, his community, and do you know what? I've always said this, and I mean, you could pull the tapes from years ago. I've always said this. There is no more of a supporting than the Brits, dude. The UK guys, the amount of love and support that they get from other members of England and UK and stuff, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. If you really truly think about it, think about like all of the full-time flight sim streamers that have ever been like full flight sim streamers. It's, you know, like you're talking the original, the OG Matt Davies, British as fuck, and he was like the first one that was like full-time content creation, sharing everything flight sim, anything flight sim. Then you got Chewy, who I would say is probably one of the second OG full-time content flight sim streamers, also from the UK. And now you've got Jamie as well, who is right up there, kind of behind Chewy, but now kind of just exploding on Twitch with the flight sim scene with his like kind of, you know, completely different kind of streaming style, if you will. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, that's the like I said, like to me that's always been something that's like it's always been something that's been blatantly obvious to me, is just that the UK guys, they support each other through and through, and it's super respectable in my opinion to watch. Everybody's gonna have haters, that is what it is, but the amount of love that man gets, the amount of, you know, subscriptions, members, donos, it's absolutely bananas. Like you said, somebody said like people gifting 2,000 subs in like a month. You know what I mean? Like insanity, like spending like 5, 6, 7, 10 grand from one person. That's absolutely insane. You know what I mean? So I want to start streaming, but I don't think I have the confidence. You'll get there, Samuel, man. Listen, go watch one of my first live streams, Samuel. I can promise you it wasn't pretty, man. It takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of streaming and a lot of hours doing this to finally feel comfortable and just kind of enjoy it for what it is. You know what I mean? Matt Davies got me into flight sim. I mean, Matt Davies got me into serious flight simming, Trigo. He didn't get me into flight sim. I was already interested in flight sim, but he definitely taught me, like, you know, how to do a proper approach, how to read charts, how to do ILSs and RNAVs and circle to land approaches and cool stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. He got over 3,000 subs in a single day last month. That's just insane. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's absolutely insane how the Brits and the UKs, they support each other, man. It's like I said, it's like nothing I've ever seen, and that's why there's so many more like UK and European full-time flight sim streamers than you see North American flight sim streamers. Who's the only full-time North American full-time flight sim streamer? I think it might only be me. It might be some other guys. There might be, but I think he's retired anyways. The older guy on Twitch, the Spy 75 Spy. I don't know if he does this full time or something like that, but you know, it's just not. It's not as a custom over here or something like that. I don't know, but it's difficult, man. It's one of those things, right? Especially like full time content. It's scary and it's difficult. But yeah, there's a ton more of the on the British side of things and on the UK and European side of things. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, 3,000 subs in a day. Think about that, dude. If he's on a 70-30 split, which he probably is, Matthew, that's $7,500 in a day that he just cleared. And that's just from those donos. That doesn't include any of the ad revenue. That doesn't include any of the other donations and memberships and stuff that were subscriptions. That's fucking insane, dude. That's insane. Know what I mean? And the guy still lives at home with his parents. Like, it's wild, dude. I hope he's banking all that money. I saw last time he was buying himself cheap little Mercedes cars, so those don't last very long. Just wondering, where did you get Microsoft Fun? Was it Steam? It was, Noah, yeah. Dave is still streaming fully on Twitch, got you. My interest in flight sim was resparked after subbing 5 years back, and I enjoy finally able to fire up the sim now. See, there you go, Matthew. Patience is a virtue, man. Patience is a virtue. I think a lot of it comes down to as well, we are so Americanized as a country when it comes to media. When you actually hear your own accent in country, you're far more drawn to them. There's something about it. I'm not quite sure, Storty, but it isn't new is kind of what I was getting at. Sorry, that was pretty long-winded, but it wasn't new. Do you know what I mean? It was, it's always been like that, in my opinion. It's always been like simming, flight simming in Europe and the UK has always been far higher of a demand and far more people interested than in like North America and stuff like that. Like 100%. The money Jamie receives is tax like yours, very high income tax. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Of course, it's only $1,500 after tax. Yeah, maybe, dude. Who knows? As a flight sim streamer, he got 146 or higher on the overall Twitch leaderboard. Like, that's insane. That's insane, dude. There you go, Split. Yeah, I guess, man. Eating an Asheville hot chicken sandwich, oh baby. Ooh, it sounds delicious right now, man. He'll be in the 45% tax bracket. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I've been the last couple years as well. Not nice. Not nice, I tell you, chat. Not nice. All right, how we doing on our flight? We're good. We're over Kentucky. Kentucky. Louisville. Chat, say it with me now. Louisville. Louisville. I have to say it properly. What's up here? Oh, it's Indianapolis. What's over here? Cincinnati. Ah. What are we passing over right now? Bedford. Bedford, Kentucky. Louisville. Pardon me. Louisville. Doing YYZ to Ord right now, and then MDW to Vegas later tonight. Ooh, a full night of simming, he said. I would like a full night of simming. Geography lessons with Cap. What are my wins? Right now, wins are crosswind, straight crosswind at 82 knots. And winds into Toronto. ATIS on VATSIM. ATIS is information Tango. Winds are currently showing 360 at 10 knots. 15-mile visibility. Few at 25,000. 17 degrees. 3015 on the altimeter. ILS, IFR approach, RNAV Yankee runway 5 and ILS runway 6 left. Simultaneous parallel approaches in effect. Departures runway 5 and runway 6 left. Non-RNAV Yankee equipped aircraft expect the ILS. Goose and small bird activity in the Toronto area. Inform Toronto. ATC ATIS Tango. Yeah, so that's the weather in Toronto. So we're still going to go. I mean, we're just going to plan for the ILS 5. I don't know if the ILS is down or something, but or is it because they want the specific? Let me go to approach. RNAV runway 5. Did they say which RNAV? Was it RNAV Yankee? Expect RNAV Yankee. So let's see what RNAV Yankee looks like. RNAV Yankee from Tarmu. Okay. I don't know what the final... What's the final on the ILS runway 5? Let me pin that. Is it still Tarmu? No, it's Zygum. We're just going to say INOP. That's what you do. INOP. Be tuning into more of your streams, bro. You're definitely one of the dopest out there. No, we're talking a lot about London, but you're in the conversation as a top brother. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I'm just going based off of what I see in the community. I like to think we have a nice little humble channel here. My growth isn't as crazy as some of like the, some of the other flight sim stuff that you see, maybe like, Swiss 01 and Erin Reigns and that type of stuff. But for me, I'm quite content where I am in the flight sim world, and I love having my sanity and my peace of mind, and not having to be somebody that I'm not when I turn on the camera, and just kind of being able to be who I am and enjoy my simming and enjoy my conversation with a bunch of great-minded people as well. So appreciate it, man. Yep. Cap, how do I get the badge next to my name? I need to be a member of the channel. So you can either do it for $2 a month or $5 a month, or alternatively, you can just hang out and chat and wait for a gifted membership. So yeah, dry sense of humor, keep it real, and you don't talk shit. That's why I stick around. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Never quantity, always quality. Gotcha, man. Thank you. Yeah. I try my best, man. Like I say, dude, as a content creator, and especially as a full-time content creator, I feel it's my duty to, to showcase certain products and to, fly certain ways and to do things certain ways, right? Jack, can we have a stretch break? Let's have a stretch break. The vape ain't cutting it right now. We need a proper stretch, It's great just in general to see the community continue to grow. I mean, listen, Matthew, since I started live streaming, it's been a constant upwards trend. I have never gone a month, a week, a quarter with losing subscribers. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we'll dip down to like only 100 or 200 subscribers joined in a month, and then we'll skyrocket up to like 1,000 subscribers gained in a month. It's always been a constant, but it's always going up, right? Whether we gain 100 subscribers in a month or whether we gain 1,000 subscribers in a month, no matter what, it's still continuing to grow, and the channel's always growing. We've always got new membership. We've always got new sponsorships around the corner. When are we trucking or farming? I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Spike. This year I was, my contract with Thrustmaster this year only focuses on flight sim. So it's going to be a full year, I think, of flight sim, and there may be some other streams, some trucking and some farming here and there. May do like an after dark here or there, but for this year specifically, I was asked to really focus on like flight sim, with some new products coming out with Thrustmaster soon and the release of 2024 Microsoft. I felt it was important to kind of focus on flight sim this year. So we'll see, man. There might be some stuff towards the end of the year. We'll see how it goes. You hyped about the 380? I mean, it's going to be cool to have Trigo, but I'm not, like, overly excited for it, no. Microsoft 2024 year as well. It should only get better, 100%. Yeah. As for medium, they gave you hot. Ooh. I don't know if I'm, like, a crazy fan of, like, hot stuff anymore, man. You bought a second tractor. Who needs farm sim now? You're correct. That's right. We're just real life farm simming out here. So a no-go on the help flights out of Nellis. Heli flights? Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Dream Sim World 4 streams. Just got, just annoy Spiky. Can you imagine, man? We fire it up. Got more Microsoft 2024 news on June 9th since the Xbox showcase. Yes, hopefully we do get a release date or something. If we don't get a release date then, Evan, we'll definitely get it at the Expo. But I think you're correct. At the Xbox showcase, we're going to get a release date and a nice preview of the sim. And I think all the hype at the Expo is going to be about Microsoft 2024 releasing whenever we have the date. You know what I mean? Just remember, spicy food has to come out as well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I actually started my block time on time this flight. We'll see you if I mess up as a substitute. Nice. Almost was a go, but seeing you are a foreign national can't make it happen. Got you. That makes sense, man. Yeah. The last trailer was at the Xbox showcase last year. True. Very true, Evan. Yeah. Great observation, actually. I mean, like, I feel like we know enough, Strody. Again, if you want to know more, you can always go to the Microsoft forums. They're always talking about it. And, you know, like I said, man, for me, the biggest thing moving forward and the only things, like, that I really gave a shit about was, you know, enhanced weather and better weather systems and thunderstorms and stuff like that. And the move to a newer game engine that's going to allow for... that's going to allow for multi-core support and finally take advantage of these beefy computers that we have and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, dude, I glance over the forum, Stordy. I usually tend to stay away, dude. I know what they're like. It's usually a cesspool, but yeah. Just got Thrustmaster to install the upcoming tiller on the maneuvering. I know, dude. I really hope we get something from them. I was talking about the Ava base, which I'll be showcasing as well at the Expo. So. Good evening, Cap. You're going to love the Porter experience. Flew them last year, and Peanuts are... parents are booked with them. Sorry, Peanuts. And parents are booked with them in a couple of weeks to Edmonton. Far better than WestJet or Air Canada. I'm really excited, Paul. I'm excited. I've flown Porter once, but it was a very short flight from Toronto City to Ottawa. Only about an hour, right? I didn't really get the full Porter experience. I did get the shortbread cookies, though. But yes, I'm excited to fly Porter Reserve on their new jet. I'm excited to see what their offering has for quote-unquote business class. Yeah. If I win the landing challenge, I'm asking for the Ava base. Sure. Yeah. I agree, Matthew. 100%, man. You know, one of the biggest fears, I think, from people when Microsoft got back into the game was Microsoft just gonna get back into the sim game and then kind of disappear after Microsoft 2020, or was this going to be a continued thing? And in my opinion, they've been one of the more active development cycles like that I've ever been through in any game. The amount of feedback and criticism that they've taken and the fixes that they've done. I mean, this in itself, dude, if you think about this, 4 years later, this is almost a completely different simulator than what was released, right? August, whatever it was, 4 years ago, 2020. So, yeah. Quite impressive. I just bought a PC and it was hard and expensive decision, but I have done it. Plus, I'm fed up with the Xbox crashing every time I turn it on. There you go, Samuel. Great choice, man. Yeah, I'm just excited for everything, Paul. I'm kind of excited for everything, man. Yeah. 4 years later and still bad physics, I think that's a you problem, Cactus, to be honest with you, buddy. You can configure this simulator to make it fly exactly like X-Plane if you want to, man. It's all about you and spending some time and getting some proper joystick configurations down. I have no problems flying this sim, man, and most people don't. And if you want to talk about physics while you're sitting on your computer chair playing on your $200 yoke, just go fly a fucking real plane, man. You're gonna complain about physics. It's a simulator, man. No simulator is ever going to give you the real sensation or physics of real life. Sorry, buddy. It's insane. Graphically, it's insane, Andy. It's absolutely insane. I think Microsoft doesn't feel bad to real life. I've flown G airplanes IRL, and I think the Microsoft is better than X-Plane in my opinion. Like I said, dude, it comes down to personal preference. Once again, this is somebody who thinks their opinion means more than everything else, and they're coming in here to try and explain to me that sitting in their computer chair, they feel the physics, man. Evening Cap, was multi-core support confirmed? Yes, absolutely, Arson. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to, you know? Just flew a C-152 in X-Plane, it feels like ass. Again, personal opinion though, man. I'm not here to start sim wars and say one simulator feels better than the other. All I'm saying is if something doesn't feel right, spend 10 or 15 minutes playing with the controls. Microsoft offers an unbelievable control settings, sensitivities, X and Y values. You can do so much. I have a profile for almost every plane that I fly because I have it tweaked specifically for the specific aircraft that I'm flying. Some airplanes I want to feel a little bit heavier, so I can go in and I can edit my control profiles to make the airplane feel heavier. Some airplanes I want it to feel lighter, so you know, it's the personal experience and it's how you make it. Not about just flying it out of the box and going, well, this is shit. Well, yeah, man, spend some time. Does it feel different? Absolutely. But do you think we'll still be able to buy the shirt in July or August? Yes, absolutely, Katie. Yeah. Any idea how the Embraer E190 is on Microsoft? Trigo, not very good. It's in early access right now, man. So, yeah. You're always going to have to configure sensitivities, Cactus. You have to do it in X-Plane, P3D, FSX. It's always been a thing. It's always been a thing. Like I said, man, this sounds more of a you problem. If you're unhappy with how something's flying, go and tweak with the settings for a little bit, man. Like people saying F1 games handling doesn't feel real. Yeah, only a tiny fraction of us actually know. Well, exactly. You know. If this simulator was as bad as some people claim it to be, I don't think you'd have people like Flight Deck to Sim, V1, A330 driver, all these real-world pilots praising it and using it. I don't think those things would happen if it was so quote-unquote unrealistic, right? I listen to those guys who fly in the real life, and you know, and they've all said it. No simulator, even the $1 million simulators that they use to train on, nothing is ever going to simulate what it's like to fly in the real world. Grant, 11 months. Appreciate you, man. Says 1 more month until that new badge. Oh, baby. Huge enough floaties to you, Grant. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. The fact that you can create your own sensitivity settings for each aircraft you fly, yeah, absolutely can. It's perfect. I've used X-Plane for a very long time because I'm a Mac computers. Nothing wrong with that, Vaughn. Nothing wrong with that, man. Davis is on Gator Watch. Does my opinion matter the most? Gator Watch. We are, I don't think we even see a top of descent yet, chat. Nope, we're still a little bit of ways. Still at least 200 miles away from top of descent. Doesn't give it to you on here, does it? I don't think it does. Reference, nope. Secondary flight plan, no progress. I don't think it shows top of descent. It just shows distance to destination, 334 miles. So we are about, what's our ground speed? 431. I would say we're probably about 45 minutes to being down on the ground-ish. Yeah. X-Plane 11 on your MacBook got you through the pandemic? Absolutely, man. Yeah. Better than the corner. Nice. Nice. I mean, that... Cactus, we're just going to end the conversation there, man, because that's got to be one of the worst takes I've ever seen. Real-life pilots flying a simulator that has unrealistic physics because they get to fly in real life. Don't you think they would want to stay current and up to date? You know what I mean, right? It's not like they would forget everything and just go and fly a simulator for the sake of flying a simulator. It's okay, man. It's okay, dude. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Will you do Qatar flights in the 777 when it comes out? Yes, absolutely, James. Yeah. Mr. Jarvis, see you this weekend, man. Appreciate you, dude. What is that panel to the right of the engine gauges? Which one? This right here. This is your toga, your MCT, your climb, and your cruise panel. This is where you set your flex temperatures. It's basically an engine command. That's where you set all that fun stuff. Look at that sunset, chat. Trying to get you guys trying to get a nice view of the sunset with the aircraft in it as well. What's the plan for Saturday? We're taking the Horizon mod. Hawaiian Airlines just took delivery of their very first 787-900. We're going to do the inaugural flight from San Francisco to Honolulu on Saturday. That is the plan for Saturday. Going to be a long one. Going to be a good one. Very excited for that. And then on Sunday, we're going to do Air Canada Toronto to Vancouver. Going to be a long weekend of flying. Long weekend. Looking forward to it. Definitely iniBuilds has earned my respect with the A300, now the 320neo. Yeah, absolutely, Joe. I mean, they've got quite a bit in the pipeline, dude. They've got the A220, which they've partnered with Synaptic, which should be... I think we should be getting like an update video from them very soon, actually. And then we've obviously got the A350 that they've got in development. And then who knows what else they have, man. Maybe they've got secret projects. Maybe they've got things that they're working on for Microsoft 2024. Don't really know yet. Been a while since we last flown a 787. It has. Yeah, it's been quite a while, man. Yeah. Thought you weren't fond? I'm not, Arson. I'm not at all. Once again, we're using the Horizon mod, so it's not the default 787. The Horizon mod is a heavily modded version of the default 787. SimBrief integration, all kinds of cool stuff as well. So, yeah. Looking forward to the A220? Yes, absolutely. What was the secret PMDG product? Apparently they don't have one, Bennett. So, I don't know. Apparently he rescinded what he said. He said that they had a secret project. It's on the forums. You can literally read that they have a secret project. But when asked about it, he said that PMDG doesn't do secret projects. I don't know, man. Yeah. I think I'm going to do Seattle to Miami or other way around with Alaska. Nice. That's a fun one as well, man. Yeah. But if no simulator simulates physics that well, then they obviously go for the one that has better visuals. I wouldn't be surprised if they're also sponsored by some Microsoft third-party devs. Okay, man. No problem. Cleveland Center 1987. 1987 for us, chat. Good. Tune to Cleveland Center. Give them a ring. Cleveland Center, good evening. Fedex 148, flight level 350.
FedEx 148, Cleveland Center, hello.
Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Sorry, Denis.
Good evening. Air Canada 46, holding short, runway 6 right at Lima.
Hope iniBuilds makes a Doha scenery. That'd be good.
406 Heavy, Cleveland
Cool.
Center, runway 6 right, clear for takeoff.
6 right, clear for takeoff. Air Canada 46 Heavy.
Genuinely just trying to have a convo. Like I said, man, there's no point in having a convo though. You have your mind made up, and that's that, right? So like I said, we're just gonna. There's no point in having a conversation. You prefer X-Plane. We get that. That's fine. You're in a Microsoft stream though. I don't know if I need to remind you. It's a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream, so I don't know if you should maybe go find somebody that's streaming X-Plane or something like that. I don't know, man. Well, I don't know, but yeah. This is a Microsoft stream, and we'd like to keep the combo that way. You know what I mean? You'll be putting any Expo content up on your channel? Absolutely, Vaughn. Yeah, I'll be live streaming from the Expo on Saturday and Sunday. iniBuilds needs a DFW.
FedEx 148 Cleveland.
So we are Mach 0.785 for FedEx 148.
FedEx 148, maintain Mach decimal 79 or greater if unable advise.
79 or greater, no problem. FedEx 148. Okay, let's go to our NITREF. We're going to bump up our Castevens to like 75. And that's going to bump up our speed. That should give us Mach 0.80. It's looking real good on that one. You know? How does iniBuilds A300 perform? Great, Arson. Absolutely love this airplane. Absolutely love it.
Were you trying to check in a moment ago?
Absolutely love it, man.
FedEx 420 Cleveland Center. Climb maintains to level 270.
Love the expo streams. Are always a ton of fun, Robbie. Yeah, always a ton of fun, man. Trigo, thank you, man. Appreciate you with the $10 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for the support. That is incredibly kind. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah. I feel frustrated for the X-Plane users, and it feels like a constant struggle and problem solving with performance. Seems more troubleshooting than flying, so that not relaxing or enjoyable. Well, the X-Plane is just, it's always changing. That's another thing, right? They're constantly updating the sim, which breaks a bunch of add-ons, and you know, now that it's in the beta, the 12.1 beta, like none of the flight factor planes are working properly. 7.5, 7.6 are just not working, and it's, yeah, it is a constant kind of, you know, seems like you're fighting from the back end, you know. I discovered that the quickest job to sort out a pilot and who is a student pilot is insanely that they're instantly that they're students. Real pilots will correct me.
132.02.
Nice. Very nice, David. Very, very nice. Trigo, thank you again for the 10 bones, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. We're enjoying that sunset chat. Looks like it's going to be an evening arrival into Toronto, which will be fun. We haven't done a night flight in a while. I've enjoyed your streams for a long time and come here every now and then. I realize my approach was childish regarding to the physics. I mean, Cactus, like I said, dude, I don't care what simulator you prefer, man. I really don't, dude. If you enjoy X-Plane, there's no hard feelings here, man. But, like, you know,
Air Canada 117.
yes, it was 100% the way that you're approaching the situation. There's ways that you can have conversations about different flight sims without, you know, coming off and making it seem as if like you're, you know, right off the bat it's impossible to change your mind or whatever it's going to be, right? Listen, that's fine, man. It's perfectly fine that you enjoy flying a different simulator. There's no problem with that. But like you're coming into a Microsoft stream to try and convince me and other people that X-Plane is better because of the physics, and it's like, why even bother at that point, man? If you think that the physics are better on X-Plane, awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. And I'm glad that you enjoy your time using X-Plane. But we're in Microsoft, man, so maybe just kind of enjoy the views and the visuals that we're getting right now, and yeah, it's that easy, man. Max, 6 months. Appreciate you, dude. Says, hey, Cap, happy 6 months. Love delivery. No floaties. Huge no floaties to you, Max. Thank you, buddy. I really do appreciate you as well, man. And we got Sirens coming in 1 month. Says, to many more. Huge no floaties to you, Siren. Thank you as well, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cleveland Center.
I'd be rich if I had $1 every time we talked about this topic in just 1 month alone. Well, it's because the 777, right, Sean? It's because the flight factor 777 came out, and it's because Microsoft users don't have a 777 still, so it's kind of like rubbing it in a little bit. It's
310 for Delta 1594.
yes, that's the only reason why this is all peaked all of a sudden again, right? Is because the flight factor 777 is released. We still don't have the PMDG 777. All the X-Plane users think the flight factor 777 is the best thing since sliced bread, and it's yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. It's wild in Toronto tonight. There's like 10 departures. It's not bad, you know. Not bad at all. Ken dropping the $20 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for support. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Huge no floaties to you, Ken. Appreciate you, buddy. Guys, can we get some love in chat for Ken dropping the $20 donation? It says T-minus 21 days. Yes, sir.
FedEx 420,
yes,
thanks
sir.
for your patience.
I will be in Vegas 19 days from now at this time, which is crazy. Be pretty awesome, man. Cap, hope all is well. Can you please share your Toby sensitivities? Jordan, go over to my YouTube channel, click on the video page, not the live page. Go to the video page, and I have an entire video specifically dedicated to Toby and my sensitivity settings and stuff like that. Realize now I'm basically just banging my head against the wall on this topic. I leave my preference and you have yours. Exactly, Cactus. That's all I'm asking, man. That's all I'm asking, dude. You know that I don't have any, you know, like I'm not starting a sim war or anything like that, man. It has nothing to do with that. I personally don't care what simulator you prefer using, man. It's a personal preference. That's exactly it. Right? Is the iniBuilds A300 and Neo better than the
248
fly-by-wire? They both
FedEx
offer ups
248,
and downs,
Squawk,
Bennett.
1665,
They're both free, so I don't
1665.
think there's a need to compare both of them, right? They're free, man. If you don't like how one flies, just uninstall it. It's free. It didn't cost you any money. So I would have both installed, and I would, you know, make your own opinion on that, to be honest with you. College dude, 16 months is closer and closer to the 2-year badge. 8 months away. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Cleveland Center, United 688. Hello again. Back
Nice,
with you,
Pedro.
flight
Yes.
level
Rick, what's
220.
up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. You're sitting behind an Air Canada 789. Nice. Very cool.
United 688, Cleveland Center.
I feel like
welcome back.
PMDG is pushing too much
Delta
before I was actually
5042,
excited for it, and now every update they come out with, it's like it's on final approach. I can care less, just give me the plane. I mean, that's how I always am sticks now. Been doing this long enough.
T, 21 days, baby.
Oh, baby, 21 days. Thank you again, Ken. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, dude. Yep. Thank you, Cactus. Have a great one, dude. Hopefully you can tune into another stream in and enjoy it just as much. Main thing is fly-by-wire doesn't have RNAV or takeoff departure, takeoff data. Yes, I would agree with you, BC. Yeah, that is a big one. Especially now that like a lot of departures and arrivals are pushing RNAV. I do agree. Are you doing World Flight again this year? Currently, right now, Matthew, very unsure of what's going to happen for World Flight, man. I would love to do World Flight. It's just Rookie doesn't have his simulator anymore. He sold his sim for personal reasons, which we can't blame him. So he sold his sim, so I just don't know what's going to happen with World Flight this year, man. I know that when we're down, I know that when we're down at the expo, there's going to be some serious discussions going on about how we can approach this and what we want to do for the expo. But yeah, I would love to do the expo again, but I'm just not sure, man. I can't give you a definitive answer quite yet. I should know more coming home from the expo and shortly after the expo as we start to kind of like plan things, if that makes sense.
210 for my final, Delta 51.
Top of descent is showing in about 120 miles or so-ish. 100 miles. Another about 10-15 minutes, chat. We'll be starting our descent.
Canada 766, Cleveland Center, roger. Air Canada
Best FS is FS 3.1. End of discussion. It's a good one. It was a good one, man.
330, Canada 766.
Cleveland Lower, Canada 7031, flight level 370.
Did they reserve the Toronto 737 simulator for World Flight?
7031, Cleveland Center, hello.
There's a lot of options that I'm going to be going through, David. That is one of them that we have spoken about. You are correct. Yeah. That is definitely an option. And we'll have to kind of, you know, phone calls and emails and a bunch of stuff to be figured out over the next couple of months. But you're not wrong in thinking that we've spoken about that. Yes.
Contact Toronto Center 125.7.
Can't wait to see what Microsoft does utilizing AI machine learning over to 2020 with weather and flight model, etc. It's going to be a huge factor into the future of Asobo can leverage for sure. Absolutely, man. I don't deny that. I mean, I've absolutely loved the way that Microsoft has kind of pushed the boundaries, in my opinion, about what's been possible in flight sim and stuff like that, right?
Beach 72 Whiskey, Roger. When able to proceed, direct Chris and join the
Captain, hang in here, sir. These midnights are killing me. Then
inbound.
Saturday through the 5th, day shift. Delta, hurry up and call. Yeah, those are rough hours, right? Rough hours, man. I don't know how you do it.
Beach 70 Whiskey.
Beach 72 Whiskey, major altitude, descend to maintain 4,900.
4,900 for Beach 70 Whiskey.
Cleveland Center, Air Canada 115 with you and 230.
Air Canada 115, Cleveland Center, climb maintain level 370.
Climb maintain 370, Air Canada 115.
Calgary has one as well. Altitude, I think it's called. Yeah, there's one in Montreal as well. The ones in Montreal are static simulators. I would probably have better luck being able to do it down in
Cleveland Center, good evening.
at the simulator in Toronto because we've already worked with them and they kind of would know what to expect and stuff like that. So,
Cleveland Center, Roger.
you know, the big thing with these simulators is, and especially if they're going to go like through a company that has one, is just that they have to have somebody staffed. You know what I mean? So it makes it difficult for them to have to staff somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Contact Toronto
You know,
Center 125.77.
Yeah.
2577 for Canada 46. Thank you
Sounds
so
good,
much
Cactus.
for the
Have a
service.
great evening, man. Enjoy your flight, dude. Enjoy your flight. That's Sunset, chat. Sunset is live. Working with special needs. So there are tougher jobs. Just need to hit the lottery. Don't worry, I won't forget you. All right, man. Sounds good. There's a clause. If you watch my channel and you win the lottery, you have to donate a certain percentage. Go Oilers. Is there a game tonight? Did it just start? There is a game tonight, isn't there, Dan? Thursday night? Or is it tomorrow night? Should we tell them the Oilers suck? No. Hanging out for the 777, and I agree. Comms have been poor, but at least we know they value the final product that we get. We're trying to be patient hard, though. It is, for sure, man. Yeah. It's Florida and the Rangers tonight? Got you. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The other game was last night. That's right. I think if I hit it, we both build a full-size sim. There you go, man. I'm for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where are we flying over right now, chat? We are over top of Toledo.
United 2950, correction, United 2930.
About to head into Canadian airspace. He's going to hand us over to ATC here soon. Probably once we get over lake.
Fedex 240 request up.
Hard living in Edmonton, being a Leafs fan this time of the year. Oh boy.
2930, turn left heading 360, short vector for spacing.
That's got to be a tough life, man. I thought being a Sens fan was bad.
FedEx
Is that Detroit? It actually is. That's Toledo.
FedEx 248.
We'll see Detroit here in a second, though.
United 2930, Cleveland.
Could be worse, Sens. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. Underdeveloping young team with so much potential. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
5172 whiskey.
I'd be feeling real bad if I was paying $11 million to some dude who showed up in the rink with a purse and couldn't score in the playoffs. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I think I would be more upset being a Leafs fan,
currently,
spending that kind of money, cap floor, and still, yeah. At least the Sens made it to the finals once. They did, yeah. They've made it pretty far over the last like decade. They've made it to the finals. They made it to the conference finals. They lost to Pittsburgh, Game 7.
Air Canada 117, leaving my airspace.
You know, overtime, double overtime, Game 7. That close to that was a magical team, dude.
Air Canada 115, leaving my airspace.
I think if they win that game, it's man. I don't know if they're winning the cup, but sure. Florida, New York, no score at the end of 1. Dallas, Edmonton is tomorrow. Got you. Thank you, David. Yeah. Met Chris Phillips a few years back. He's from Fort McMurray. He hated the Leafs. Nice. Nice. Cap, hope you're doing well. Finally caught one of your streams on a day off. Life's good. WC, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Thanks for coming to hang out.
2024.
Find myself like you flying a limited amount of planes, and I have become accustomed to quality over quantity. Don't use the mods now. Patience is a virtue. It is. It really is, man.
2930, Cleveland.
It really is. Yavuz dropping the €6 donation. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind, dude.
United 2930, turn left heading 360, vectors for spacing.
360, 2930.
Air Canada 7031, the set of maintain flight level 310.
So many Air Canada.
Set of maintain 310, Air Canada 7031.
WestJet 1236, leaving my airspace. Currently,
WestJet, Jet of the West.
Services terminated, frequency changes approved.
Over to Evening Good night, WestJet 1236.
172 whiskey, you're cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 3 at Altoona.
Get the dome light on, chat.
3 Yankee at Altoona, speed 7 whiskey.
Speed 72 whiskey, report your IFR cancellation on the ground or in the air, this frequency.
How can you not love Microsoft with that view? That's beautiful, man. Blue, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Hope life is good.
172 whiskey, frequency change approved, thanks. United 213, leaving my airspace, Chicago's offline, radar services terminated, frequency changes approved.
Chicago offline.
Over to Unicom, United 213, thank you.
Sim's frozen, don't touch anything, chat.
Leaving my airspace, Boston offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Confirm this is for Air Canada 756?
Yep,
just don't crash.
756. See you later.
You never crash, thank you. Always sorts itself out.
American 48, descend to maintain flight level 280.
We can't see from that view.
280 for American 48.
FedEx 248, we're back in the cockpit.
FedEx
So
248,
beautiful.
thanks.
You excited for the Expo, Blue?
Chicago's offline. Radar services terminated.
Have to be excited, right? What days are you going to be in town for the Expo, Blue? Do you know yet?
Service United 688, going to Unicom. Good night.
Good night.
How much damage can a bird really do to a 777 engine or any aircraft? Quite a bit, Max. Quite a bit.
Air Canada 704, Cleveland Center, hello. Climb maintain level 360.
Thank you again, Yavuz.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Yes, it is.
Nice. Huge love floaties to you, man. All right, Blue, we'll make sure to get together, dude, for some drinks, some dinner, some lunch, whatever it may be, buddy. I'm there from Wednesday to Tuesday. So hit me up when you're there, man. We'll figure it out. We'll meet at the bar, something, anything. Have a good time, man. We shall have a good time. Throw frozen turkey in those T7 engines for testing. They keep on spinning. Do they really? The 777 engines? I don't know.
FedEx 248, turn left heading 360, vectors for spacing.
Surprised he hasn't handed us over yet. I'll hand us over soon. Our top of descent is coming up
FedEx
after
248, just check your transponder
query.
show it 1 digit off.
About 65, 70 miles away. Schedule's pretty open, thankfully, so I'm just going to wing it. Sweet, dude. Well, you got to make sure you come do the landing challenge, Blue, on my stream on Saturday at the booth. Make sure you come and do the landing challenge. That'll be awesome. Love to. I'm trying to get as many content creators to kind of come and do the landing challenge. And obviously, there's Detroit chat. And obviously, say hi to everybody and stuff.
Air
right?
Canada 7031, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
You watch NBA? I don't that much anymore, man. I used to watch it with my buddy. My buddy used to be really, really into it. But yeah, I'm more of like an NHL, MLB type. I like watching baseball. I go live at 11 a.m. Blue, 11 a.m. Pacific on Saturday. And it's probably going to be from like, I told them from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., probably about 4 hours. 3.5, 4 hours, in and around there. So anytime after 11 a.m., man. I'm going to start the stream hopefully right at 11 a.m.
I'll get you back
and then
just a second. I just got to get some spacing with you guys here.
I'm going to do the landing challenge, going to hang out for a little bit, and then I'm just going to open it up for everybody to come try. We're also going to be giving away top 3 winners. Blue get, obviously, well, I think you don't need it, but top 3 winners get to choose between the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus or a Boeing pack. The top 3.
766, leave my airspace. Boston's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Headed to Unicom, Air Canada 766. Thanks for the service. Good night.
The one in
48, clear direct Nook.
The one in San Diego, nobody could beat it, but one person beat it last year, 12 cut. Wrong Side Simulation. He's also a streamer on YouTube. Yeah. Wants to win pendular rudders? Yeah, that can also be an option, Smitty. I can definitely ask them about that. I actually have a stream with them tomorrow, so I can maybe ask them what the giveaways partake, if people can, you know, get pendular rudders or something like that. I can always ask.
Cleveland, g'day. Mentha 328, level 400.
Climbing out of YYZ headed southbound, we might pass. Very cool. Very, very cool. That sun is
what was the call sign again? Oh, NetJet.
almost
NetJet
fully set, chat.
Cleveland Center, roger. Just going to maintain level 280.
D7 maintain level 280, NetJet 2.
Bright sun in here. Worst I can say is sorry, no. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You also won the Next Level Racing Chair and Microsoft Challenge.
Cleveland Center.
Did he really? Yes. Yeah, so there you go. There you go, Blue. Yeah, you did a great job
today.
Last year.
91113, Cleveland Center, welcome.
What's a winning landing foot per minute? It's not even a foot per minute excavation, so it's just there's landing challenges built into the simulator. And it focuses on center line, touchdown, so foot per minute touchdown, and braking, and how you kind of keep the aircraft doing all 3 of those things. So, and the touchdown zone. So touchdown zone, center line, braking, and foot per minute, the landing foot per minute. So there's no real, it's kind of like you have to have a pretty good landing overall. Can't just be like about
Nook at flight level 310.
Nook at 310, FedEx 148. Might be a little bit early. I don't know if we'll get that.
Level 310.
Nook at 310. Let's see if we can do this.
2930 cross Nook at level 310.
At altitude 310.
2930.
United 1113, clear direct Nook.
Return. We've got Nook at 310. That's bumped up our top of descent, which is good. So we're going to bug up 310 now.
48 cross my power.
And we are roughly about
is 3015.
25 miles from that. So we'll go
We'll cross my pallet 16,000.
profile descent, which arms our profile descent. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to come back down here to our NITREF. I'm just going to lower our cost index a little bit back down to 35 again. A little bit better performance on the descent.
228.
Finally, my new pets, cicadas, went to sleep in the front yard trees. My new pets. Wonder if they're going to give away more streamer chairs this year. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck trying to get that on the airplane home, Dan. Could see Dan showing up to the airport. I brought my own chair. Just going to put this in the aisle right here, and I'm going to sit here for the flight. Dan just sitting in his nice fancy chair. Those were real nice chairs, man. They're like $500-600 chairs.
Toronto, the Buffalo altimeter is 3015.
What airline are we flying? Hawaiian. Hawaiian on Saturday, Air Canada on Sunday, and then Monday's stream is to be determined. Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be a long weekend of flying, so Monday's stream may be just short and sweet, something fun. We'll see.
25 miles.
We'll see, man.
Supposedly at 1000. That's just 228.
At 228, the Buffalo altimeter is 3015.
3015. That's just 228.
What Hawaiian route? We're doing San Francisco to Honolulu in the brand new 787-900 that was just delivered to Hawaiian. They now have 787-900s. Very cool. I believe they're replacing their older 330s with it. So, hey Captain Bluebird Sim 3D Modeler here. Looking forward to seeing you and the lovely community fly our jets in the near future. O'Neill, good to see you, man. I am very excited for the 7.5 and 7.6, sir. Very, very, very excited. So thank you for sharing. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for all the hard work, and hopefully you get, get to see the wonderful feedback from the community sooner than later. Mexico ops on Monday? Probably not, Jesus, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see, dude. Yeah. Saturday and Sunday. Well, Saturday is Hawaiian, Sunday is Air Canada. Toronto to Detroit on Monday, Toronto to Vancouver on Monday. Yeah, maybe I'll have to wait and see. I'm not quite sure. Toronto Center 12577, FedEx 148. Thanks for the ATC. Have a great night.
Good night.
All right, Toronto Center.
Level 230.
Here we go. Hey, just heard myself Air Canada 1198, just as I'm switching off frequency too, right? Of course.
Delta 5112, turn right heading 150.
Bomb Tech, what's up, man? Missouri about to follow that up with, on behalf of the Worldwide Cabin Crew Association. Make sure you tell the flight attendants you have over 1,000 hours in Microsoft just in case the pilot becomes ill. Hey, I mean, I could go in there and I could be like, hey guys, I got 3,400 hours, 3,420 hours. Chat, take a picture. I have 3,400 hours in Microsoft Flight Sim. If anything's needed, I'm in seat 4D. Thank you. That's how I should. Imagine you did that. You get onto the airplane, you said shit like that. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate you, man. Toronto Center, good evening. FedEx 148 just started our descent out of flight level 35 for 31.
FedEx 148, Toronto Center, climb the ILS runway 05, descend flight level 240. Information is now uniform.
We'll plan for the ILS runway 5. We've got uniform. We'll descend 240, FedEx 148. 7.5 and 7.6 will not disappoint. I'm confident. FS Expo visit will have some lovely stuff. Yes, looking forward to it, man. I will be at the expo. Please make sure you come say hi. Grab some stickers from me. Yeah, I'll be there all weekend. Most likely you can find me at the Thrustmaster booth. So I'm sure you have 3 times that number in all of the flight sims. I mean, just between... Yeah, we're up there, man. I mean, 3,400 hours in Microsoft. We were looking at this the other day. X-Plane 11, 4,200 hours. So, I mean, that's an insane amount of hours. That's 8,600 hours right there. Sorry, 7,600 hours right there. So, yeah. That doesn't include X-Plane 10, which I'm sure I had another couple thousand hours in. It wouldn't surprise me if we're pushing like 10K, maybe over 10K hours now in Flight Sim, which is bananas to think about.
Toronto Center, good evening. Golf FedEx 248, flight level 35, correction, 350.
FedEx 148 usually is done on an MD-11, but it's cool to see an A300 on it. Yes. Yeah, we don't have the MD yet, so
arrival 132.8.
almost there.
132.8, connect 773.
Yep.
Toronto, United 2930 checking in, 350, good morning.
Usually we fly UPS into Toronto.
India
So.
Mike Whiskey, say aircraft type.
Time flies, it does, Dan. Good to see you, man. Safest time to fly in an airplane to Vegas before Flight Sim Expo? I have no, what do you mean the safest time? They're all safe, man. When we fly the 787, are we going to do dual engine start? Yes.
Hello, Air Canada 2024, checking in.
Yes, most likely.
For 170.
Most likely.
Flight on someone again, FedEx 248, one ready to descend flight level 240, plan the ILS runway 05.
Pedro, I'm a veteran. I wonder how, would I be a captain with those numbers? Most likely, eh? If we're flying in the real life.
2024, flight level 222 for 170.
How do I turn the brightness down on these screens? Does anybody know? It's down here, isn't it? Map. No, it's not there.
06 left, uniform on board, 16000, Air Canada 2024.
I don't know how to change the brightness on the
2930 with you,
screens.
350, good morning.
Is it down here?
Center, low plan the ILS 06 left, one ready to descend flight level 240.
can't.
Discretion 240, 2930.
Center,
Not even including, I mean, that's not including FSX, that's not including X-Plane 9, that's not including X-Plane 10. I'm definitely over 10,000 hours. For sure. Up top by the ILS switches?
Descend 1000, we'll get uniform.
Wait, really?
Toronto Center,
No.
Air Canada 781, flight level
Here?
160.
Okay, 781, Toronto Center, climb flight level 230.
It's right here. Oh, right here. Got you. Yeah, thank you.
And UPS 727.
I was so confused for a second. I was like, the IRS? I read that as the IRS.
Flight level 380.
The IRS alignment. So I was like, up here? Wait, what? No, they're right here. Thank you.
Very direct, Newbert, Delta 5112.
FAA only requires 1,500 hours for you to get your airline transportation license, so you'd probably be a captain.
Descending 1111.
I'm the captain now, chat. You have to listen. I am the captain now. Alright, we are planning for the ILS runway 5. Exactly what we figured. 1097 and 057. 1097 and 057 on the front course. Make sure those guys are in there. Good. And we are going to go with our minimums today. We'll go 200. We'll go 250. Sure, why not? 250 on the mins.
Cessna 162 Charlie
Scroll that up.
The Oscar at Oshawa. Quebec ready to taxi for circus on
250. And we'll get auto brake low. We don't need anything crazy. I'm also going to pause the music now, chat, because it's going to get a little bit hectic here into Toronto this evening.
Jet 7748, contact arrival 132.8.
Sun's up. We've got arrival on. We've got tower on, so it's going to be a fun approach here, chat. We're on the Nuber 6, and we're going in for the runway 5. So we should have Dolpa. I look at my flight plan. We should see Dolpa, which we do, and then it's going to be radar vectors Kerpo. Sorry, then Kerpu. Dolpa. Kerpu.
Contact arrival 132.8.
132.8 is for us. Next frequency.
FedEx 148 descend 7,000, 8 is uniform, altimeter 3015.
Since 7,000, we've got uniform 3015, FedEx 148. All right, 7,000. We're descending, continuing on our profiled descent. All is looking well and swell.
Toronto 4 flight 356.
Been a while since we had a night flight like this, Chad. I kind of dig it.
356, contact
The evening arrival into Toronto.
I thought that was the case. I'm going to Cleveland get
Didn't mean to play that song. Sorry. Misclick.
And
Don't break the Biscoffs. Captain, not joke, man. I introduced myself to the pilots and I said I'm an experienced flight simmer. If you need anything, I'm in the back in seat 25A. They didn't think I was serious, sadly, but I was. Nice. They probably closed the cockpit door and they were like, did you hear what he said? Tuning in late from work. How goes it, Tom? Good to see you, man. All is well. All is well. Isn't the MDA barrel on the FMC and -5 on the glare shield if it's a Cat 1? I don't know exactly how it works in this aircraft, BC. I've heard multiple different stories. You can put the MDA in here in the init ref. The takeoff. You can put an MDA in here. Also going +5 knots. You can put the MDA in here and then close out this one. I just forget how it works. You might be right about putting the MDA. You know what? Let's try it. Let's go 764. 764. Let's go that, and then let's put this to -5 and see what happens. You might be onto something. I thought this aircraft could only do decision heights, but I may be thinking of the 310. We'll try that. Actually, just turn that off completely. There we go. Man, I can't believe it. I'm finishing up my APL Chapter 2 schedule. Going to be starting a new one from Miami. Nice. Very cool, dude. Microsoft's so beautiful. Love the new setup. It's pretty freaking cool. Nice, Bontech. Glad you're enjoying it, man. Probably would refrain from doing that in the future flights. Maybe. Maybe. Some movement on the TFDI beta meter. It's up to 75% complete. Hey, good news. Good news.
Hotel 119, Chicago 201.
UPS 727, same to you, Cleveland, 1987.
1987, UPS.
Okay, we've got Toronto arrivals and Tower online. Tower's going to be on 18.7. On the arrival, we're coming into Query. We just passed Query. We're at Nook. I think we're at Herbal. We'd already passed Herbal. We're just passing Herbal now. So we've got a speed restriction, 220 knots, 7,000 feet at Ikbat. And then from Ikbat, we'll proceed direct Elani, and then Elani to Dolpa, and then Dolpa in for the approach.
06 left, one ready to send flight level 240.
Who's the best team in the NHL? It's difficult, man. There's a lot of great teams.
Got all static. Check the line.
We'll plan 06 left, and we'll descend 240.
I think that lets you auto-retard the flare. Agree, it's confusing. Yeah. I always go manual throttle with this aircraft, BC. Always, always, always. I just prefer the manual throttle feel of this. There's a couple jets that I like flying manual throttle. The PMDG lineup, this aircraft. There's a couple of them that I just prefer. Sabres on top? Yeah, I mean, on paper, they should be much better than they are, Spam. Same as the Ottawa Senators. Can't stress that enough.
It's going to kind of probably be, I'm going to say probably another 2-3 minutes, just until I have some time to get your flight strip all made up. So just give me a couple more minutes here, and I should hopefully have you going.
All right, one last update on the weather. They've got ATIS information uniform, 350 at 9 knots, 15-mile visibility. Few at 25,000, 16 degrees, 3015 on the altimeter, which we're coming up to now. Let's go and get 3015 plugged in, back up as well. Good. Auto brakes low is set. We're all good with that. Beautiful. What is on your left bunch of lights on the ground? There's an airport down there.
Squawk 6110.
Airport looks like a
Delta for 23 for
looks like a highway meeting or something like that. Maybe an off-frame. Gonna take a while for the sends to wash off the stain of the previous regime. It's painful. I agree, Kevin. Yep. We need a whole new culture here in Ottawa, man. It's because right now I think it's just been, you know, since the owner died and then sold it. It's just mediocrity seems to be the word that comes to mind.
Toronto Center United 1113 just started our descent on 370 to 310.
I feel like that's a little bit small. Oh, the airport might be London. Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
06 left.
Yeah, we're coming up on New Kitchener. Actually, probably. Kitchener? Where are we? Newbury. No, it's definitely not Kitchener. Where are we? It is Stratford. That is Stratford, Ontario. When I used to play baseball, there was a team in Stratford, and they were unreal, dude. They had two pitchers, a starting pitcher and a closing pitcher, and they were just savage. They were unreal. Scarborough, too. Scarborough had an unreal team as well, playing baseball growing up. London has a sick air show every year. Nice. ZX, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Late shift is killing me. Chicago Center was lit up all night with the event going on. Would have loved to join the cluster. No worries, Tom. Optimistic for the new crew, though. They seem to be going to business the right way. Hopefully, man. I think it's going to take a couple years, but I just hope all the players that we have just don't lose interest, like Tim and Brady, and I hope that they just don't. I don't know what we're going to do with Norris, dude. I mean, the guy just seems to be a glass. He's breaking his shoulder every season. It's I don't know what's going to happen to Norris, man, coming up here. Cap, finalizing my plans for Oshkosh this year. Very excited. Hey, nice. Very cool, man. Yeah. Quick smoke time before landing. Gotta hate those closing pictures. They're nasty, dude. Some of them were nasty.
Sorry, yeah, proceed direct Alga now for the approach. Sorry, I was...
Alright, speed seems to be dropping back off. Remember, we do have that speed restriction. Looks like it's getting down to 250 right now, though. We do have the speed restriction, 220 at ICBAT, which we need to pay attention to. Kind of like my Braves and Junior getting hurt seems every year. Yeah, it's brutal, man. 1-1, Florida just scored. Oh.
You want to climb?
This is game 5, right?
71, whereabouts are you?
Sarensen, most excited. That guy's going to be a monster in the blue line. I agree, man. I mean, they on paper, dude, they have a great team. They just, I don't know what's going on. Got to be like behind the scenes and the mentality. I find it hard to believe a team that has Brady Koch as the leader is having trouble, showing up for games early in the year and not playing properly defensively. And yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. They got a new coach this year. He looks like a no bullshit type of guy, Travis Green. I don't know how he's going to do. Management seems to like him, so we'll just have to wait and see, man. It's an exciting season. We'll hopefully they can outdo the expectations. Also, heads up, shorter 777 flights in the Air New Zealand from Trans-Tasman, Auckland to Sydney, Brisbane, and Melbourne. Nice. That'll be some good ones.
Rouge 441, contact Cleveland Center 11987.
That'll be a good one for sure.
Cleveland Center 11987.
Travis Green used to coach the Canucks, yeah.
And you like whiskey, you want touch and go?
Yep. Bring in Mike Yao. That was the, he's in Toronto, I think. All signs are pointing to him going to Toronto. I don't know, we'll see. Oilers, obviously. Waiting for Georgia football. Nice. Should fly Drake 7-6 on the Bluebird drops.
148, contact arrival 132.8.
132.8, FedEx 148. We'll see you. Thanks for ATC, man.
Yeah.
All right, 1328. We've got uniform. Toronto arrivals. Good evening. FedEx 148. Information uniform 11500 descending. It's like American football.
Yeah. Toronto arrival. Hello, runway 05. Altimeter 3015. Information uniform. Descend 5000.
Information uniform, runway 5, and we'll descend, 3015 on the altimeter, FedEx 148. Sabres haven't been in the playoffs in 13 years. Hey, man, I feel you, dude. Again, that's got to be one of the most underwhelming franchises, NHL franchises at least. It's incredible,
It's at 2024, right, heading 330.
All right, coming up on 10,000 feet. CFL would be cool if half the players didn't have to be Canadians. The CFL, dude. I don't think I could ever get involved with CFL, to be honest with you, man. And that's coming from a Canadian. It's just...
Okay, 170 the fast cleared ILS.
What did he just say to you? Dude, this controller is... He is fast. He's so good, too, at what he does, man. He's incredible. But you gotta listen, because he will just... He speaks fast.
This is Toronto arrival. Vancouver is on the other side. Information is uniform altimeter 3015. It's going to be runway 05.
This is Toronto Center. Vancouver's on the other side.
3015, altimeter, and this is 5000 for FedEx.
You said Vancouver. Approach.
Arrival, hello, Liberty nice. 51 at
all right, 10,000 feet, friends. Landing lights are coming on, wing lights are coming on, engine start switches over to continuous. Seatbelt signs are on and armed. Good. Look at that engine modeling, man, it's so beautiful.
Information uniform and
one thing I will say about iniBuilds is their modeling and texturing is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes I look at airplanes and like it seems to me like the perspective is all off. Not on these airplanes,
Toronto
man. They're
approach
so
gaming,
damn
Jazz
good.
8956
Look at that with the
with
sun
you,
like that,
level
too.
and 11
Yeah, can we get an A330 driver
Information
impression? I don't watch him enough to do that, to be honest
Jazz
with you.
8956 back on arrival, on the runway
I wouldn't know
06
how to do
left,
a
altimeter
proper,
3015, information
proper
uniform.
one.
ILS 6 left.
Kept deciding whether to
And
take
30,
shrooms
15,
tonight or
altimeter,
smoke
Jazz
multiple
89,
bowls.
56.
What should I do? Let's keep it flight sim related, man. You do whatever you need to do, dude. It's I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
7748,
Let's keep it flight sim related,
240
please.
descend 4000.
Left 240, down to 4000, 7748.
Like at this point, I feel like you're borderline trolling with some of the stuff that you're saying. But I just, yeah, let's just flight sim related, please. Got a good one, and I'll send it to you on the Discord. Sounds good, man.
7031, tower 118.7.
At 18.7 for tower, that's going to be the next frequency.
Liberty
18.7.
51, descend at 9,000.
9,000, Liberty 5.
I think he's being serious. It's the internet, my man. Come on. It's 2024 and it's the internet. Let's keep our expectations in check about what we think. It's going to be a... Guess we can make a... I don't know what they're going to want us to do. We're parking up here at the FedEx ramps. I might be able to hit Papa, actually. Papa. Might be able to hit Papa. Then we can taxi back this way through Juliet. Let's plan for that. I don't know if that'll work. Let's go auto brake medium just for that specifically. 190 FedEx 148. Alright, we're going to go switch to level change. And we're going to go 190 on the speed. Good. Slowing down now for him. Is your PC custom built? Yeah, custom built.
Right 330.
I ordered all the parts and just brought it, like somebody built it for me. But yeah, not pre-built. Why is there an oak leaf on your hat? It's a maple leaf, man. Oh, dude. Slats are coming out, chat.
Again, 2024 clear for the underfloor 06 left approach and at the Bapner Tower 118.7.
Flaps 15 degrees coming out as well, chat. Beautiful. We'll keep our descent going down to 5,000.
Tower for Air Canada 2024, thanks.
American 48, right turn 030, joining 06 left localizer.
Right 030 to join the localizer, 6 left, American 48.
Okay, that's for American 48, here, 2 voice, American 48, right turn 030, join the 06 left localizer.
Right 030 to join 6 left, American 48.
Jazz 7748, left turn 090, clear for the runway 05 approach.
Left turn 090, cleared ILS approach 05, 7748.
Let's get that butter. Oh, baby. Some butterino.
Jazz 8956, descend 8,000.
8,000, Jazz 8956.
Liberty 51,
Ooh,
procedure
bumpy.
Airbus.
Direct Airbus.
She bumpy. We're back up on a profile, though, so that's good. We can arm our LS switch. Good. And we can chill out on that descent here a little bit. We're going to go at like 700 feet per minute, something like that. Going to arm the ground spoilers. Good. Got auto brakes medium on. Beautiful.
RNAV Yankee 05 with the Moodle 05 transition and altimeter.
I think the full motion chairs are the future. Could be pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know how it would happen, but it could be pretty cool.
Toronto arrival today, United 246, descending to 11,000.
246 on arrival, on the runway 06 left, altimeter 3015.
Big girl bouncing around. She heavy tonight. Got a lot of fuel, dude. How much fuel did we end up burning? Quite a bit, actually. We've still got
American 48 down
7.
030, clear for the runway 06 left approach, speed 170 until Bapner.
What do you mind most looking forward to in 2024?
Left will maintain 170.
Probably the multi-core support. Finally being able to...
148 heavy, lead 5,000 on the glide, speed 170 until final approach fix, clear for the runway 05 approach.
Alright, leave 5,000 on the glide path, cleared 170 till final approach fix, cleared ILS runway 5. FedEx 140. All right, let's go ahead and grab our localizer.
Yep, got the localizer.
Localizer's armed, loc starred. Good. We still don't have glide path. We're going to descend via the glide path, so we're going to go down to 3,000. We're going to descend at about 500 to 700 feet per minute, somewhere around there, 800 feet per minute, onto the glide path. We're keeping 170 till final approach fix. Our VAP speed is 139. So final fix is going to be Kerpu. I don't know if we could do that, but we'll do our best. All right, here comes glide path. Grab that in a second. The racing game Daytona at the arcades had motion chairs. That'd be kind of cool, yeah. Hey Cap, have you checked out the Sky Van thing? It's pretty fun. No. I don't know what that is, sorry.
740.
Toronto out in front of us. Hazy.
FedEx 248, okay, stand by FedEx 248.
Here comes glide slope. Good.
FedEx 248, procedure of Newbird, descend 4,000.
And...
FedEx 248, procedure of Delta, uniform Lima, Papa Alpha, descend 4,000. American 48, tower at 118.7.
Got landing cap, hope it's no go around. We got this.
1187.
We're good, man.
Thank you for the ATC, American 48.
We're good.
FedEx 148 at Kerpu, tower 118.7.
At Kerpu Tower, 18.7. Thanks for ATC. Have a great evening, dude.
Good evening.
Good evening. He's the best, man. I've had that guy for ATC for years, man, in and out of Toronto. He just learned to some control. Good evening. Shit. So good. So Canadian. All right, waiting for 2,500 feet. Then we'll drop the gear, start getting some slats and flaps out. They want us 170 till Kerpu. We're close to Kerpu. We're 4 miles from Kerpu. V approach speed's 139.
FedEx 248, descend 3,000, clear for the runway 05, approach speed 170.
Is recreational ZA legal in Canada? Absolutely, dude, countrywide. Gear down, slats and flaps 20 degrees.
FedEx 248, you're not reading back anything, so check your mic. Checking at 114, descend 8,000.
8,000, return to 114.
Jazz 8956, descend 3,000, speed 190.
3,190, Jazz 8956.
All right, we'll get the rest of the lights on.
Toronto
Good.
arrival, United 1113.
I'm going to start the recording now, chat, so we don't forget. We're recording. Good. Cool. Yo, Cam's coming on. Let's have some fun here, friends, shall we? Let me get the lights here as well. Dome lights coming off.
Runway 06
Good.
left, we've got uniform on board. United
Look at that.
1113.
Oh, baby. Ready to go. Let's flip it over to tower. 18.7. Shades are coming off for this one, chat. Need to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to go final approach speed, which was 139.
48, wind 350 at 9, clear to land 6 left.
Bug up 139. We'll go slats and flaps full. Beautiful. Take control of the throttles here as well. Good. Toronto Tower, good evening. Sorry, FedEx 148, high LS5.
FedEx 148, heavy Toronto Tower, good evening. Your number 1, continue.
Continue. All right, friends. My airplane.
774, welcome to Toronto, taxi, Hotel 3, Hotel.
Sounds are out. Enjoy the arrival, amigos. Catch you down on the ground.
Taxi Hotel 3, Hotel, where was that hold shorting again?
Slots and flaps are full. Good to go.
Hotel 15 left and contact ground.
Bumpy. Nice crosswind here, so we're going to need a little bit of correction on this one, chat.
FedEx 140 heavy Toronto, the wind 350 at 9, clear to land, runway 05.
Clear to land, runway 5, FedEx 140 heavy.
Circuit 2589, we'll line up for 6 left.
506 left,
I'm telling you, dude, this airplane hand flies so well. It is, in my opinion, one of the easiest airplanes to keep on the glide slope because of the way that it handles. It's very responsive, and it does exactly what you want it to do. It does feel heavy, like you'll see how big of a roll, see how long it takes for me to roll it. It does feel heavy, and it has quite a bit of weight to it, but it just feels so good. It feels exactly the way you would expect the aircraft to behave. One of my favorite for sure. Alright, John, we're going to need some rudder correction here. 9-knot crosswind right now, so just a little bit of rudder correction, nothing crazy.
Contact 32 late when airborne, American 25 AM.
Nose down gently, reversers are out, maintain that into the wind. Beautiful. Maintain centerline, Jesus, blowing me around. 70 knots, reverser stowed. Auto brake is off, manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Toronto. Oh, baby. That was a fun one. I feel like that was pretty good. I don't know about a 47. We might have hit like a bump or the runway on something like that, but regardless, that was a good one, chat. Definitely a good one. Nice little kick over at 5 feet.
Good evening, John. Good evening.
Ground is online 12165. 12165. We'll bug them up. I love this airplane, man. I wish more people were into this airplane. Oh. Got a ground 12165. Thanks for ATC Fedex 148. All right, 12165. We vacated onto Foxtrot. Ground hello FedEx 148 north ramp on Foxtrot, vacated runway 5.
FedEx 148, Toronto ground, get a taxi, Juliet, cross 15 right.
Juliet, cross 15 right, FedEx 148, thanks. Okay. All right, upstairs, landing lights coming off, strobe lights coming off, engine ignition switch off, APU master start switch is on. Stop our flight time. 1 hour and 51 minutes. Ooh, we're a little bit early, chat. Look at that. Are you a FedEx VA? What's a FedEx VA? No, I'm not. I don't do anything for FedEx, if that's what you're asking. Brakes are hot. Yeah, they are. Put auto brake medium on that bad boy, and we're pretty heavy. So, you gonna try the real motion flight simulator in Vegas? Which one? The one that charges $1,000 an hour? No, thank you. I'd rather go rent like a real helicopter or something for that. Spool up the APU. So I have a bug right now that doesn't want to move. Ground spoilers and flaps getting cleaned up as well. What a beauty, chat. What a beauty of a flight. Let's go ahead and stop the recording. Be able to watch that on replay as well. I think Ryan means virtual airline. Oh no, I don't fly for any virtual airline. I used to be part of Virtual Southwest, Virtual Delta, and Virtual Air Canada, Ryan. But as a full-time streamer, it just becomes difficult, man. It's like another step in the process that I have to do with, like, you know, starting the ACAR systems and doing all kinds of stuff as well. So, really enjoyed the A300 with the Pratt & Whitney engines. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love flying this airplane, man. I love flying this airplane. We're going into the ramp here. We'll take one of the first over into the very rare we fly FedEx into Toronto.
FedEx 8848, runway 05, information uniform, altimeter 3015, taxi, Juliet Delta, Juliet.
Looks like we got a FedEx airplane pushing out of the ramp here as well. Beautiful. APU is on and available, so we'll also flip to our APU gen. There, get ourselves into the ramp area. He's heading out of the ramp area. Perfect. Still doing some Hawaii hops on the weekend? Yes, Saturday we're doing San Francisco to Honolulu. That is the plan for Saturday, and then Sunday we're going to do Toronto to Vancouver, Air Canada, Real World 787 op. That'll be fun as well, man. I think Drake's visors to Hamilton could be. Yeah, probably a lot less fees associated with that. I want to go right under the Fedex sign here, chat. I don't know what gate these are, so I can't summon GSX right now. Drake doesn't care about fees. I mean, maybe not. You're probably right. Are those default sounds? They are default sounds, yeah. Sound pack in this aircraft is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What a great flight, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Memphis to Toronto. I can't remember the last time we did this one. Like I said, usually when we're flying the A300, we do the Louisville to Toronto. We do those ops. So it feels good. Feels good to get a Memphis to Toronto in FedEx. I haven't flown FedEx into Toronto in a while, so it's very, very nice. We'll stop it right about there. That should be good. Park brake comes on upstairs. APU gen is on. APU bleed is on. Engine number 1 and 2 go off. Good. Upstairs. Let's go and get the beacon light off. Let's go and get the probe heats off. Let's go and get the window heat off. Let's go and get the fuel pumps off. And there we have it, friends. Absolutely beautiful. A nice little turn. Oxygen supply off as well. Seatbelt signs come off. No smoking goes off as well. And there we have it, amigos. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed that flight as much as I did. Not a bad parking. Went a little bit further than I wanted to. Wonderful. Well, I'm not going to waste everybody's time. It is kind of late. We're getting up to 10 p.m. at night here as well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring the time back just so we can kind of watch the approach. You can't really see much with the approach when it's full-on nighttime, so we'll do that. Let me go ahead and get the aircraft in a turnaround state. We'll go here and we'll go to ready for takeoff. Confirm. Good. Let me set the flaps all the way full here as well, and we'll get some lights on here. That's all good. That's all good. Beautiful. Cool. We've disconnected from VATSIM. Pretty great. We get full ATC into Toronto. In case you guys were wondering, for future reference, every Thursday Toronto is fully staffed like that. So if you're hanging out on a Thursday night, you're looking for something to do, you want to fly somewhere with ATC, you want to get some practice in, you're new to VATSIM, whatever it may be, just know that every Thursday night you can have full ATC in Toronto the way that they did like this. So a great way for you to ensure that you can get some ATC if you're ever, you know, you get upset sometimes you want to do a flight, you don't have any ATC, there's nobody online. You can just rely on Toronto to be online as well, guys. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Trying to hit at least 200 likes by the time we get to by the time the stream ends. So if you haven't done so, do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up on your way out. We're going to play the replays here. We're just waiting for the flaps and slats to come all the way out, which they did. Perfect. Everything looks good here. We're going to go ahead and hit the replay button. Beautiful. We're going to bring this in here. We don't need to watch it from there. We'll pause the replay. Bring this all the way forward. Watch it from like right about there. Should be good. We'll trim it. We'll start here. Yes. Resume replay. Perfect. Let's jump outside. Let's have a quick little look-see at this. Again, we did this at nighttime. I'm just doing this for the replay, the sunset, so we can actually see the arrival. Going to take this time now to thank all of my mods, my sponsors, my donators, my gifters. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Absolutely incredible today. 37 new members. I think 35 of those were gifted members. So huge shout out to the gifters this evening. It was incredibly kind. Thank you all so much for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed today's flights in the A300. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend some time in the 787 this weekend, obviously Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, we'll probably do one more cargo op to kind of finish off the week. I think that's what the plan's going to be. Monday, a little bit shorter. Just because of how long Saturday and Sunday is going to be. So remember, chat, Saturday, if you want to do a cool little flight with me, the more the merrier. We're going to be departing San Francisco and we're going to Honolulu. I think it's about a 5-hour flight, something like that. I think that's what the plan is. So we'll go ahead and plan for that on Saturday. And then on Sunday, alternatively, if you're not around on Sunday, on Saturday, on Sunday, we're also going to be doing a flight. Oh no, dude, that was buttery smooth. Did you see how that geared? That wasn't no bullshit, chat. That was a legitimate butterino, chat. Like, that was almost perfect. Let's just watch the little butterino right here for a sec. That was... Look at that. Cut the power, hold it, 1,000 footers. Oh. Oh. Keeps getting lower, chat. Minus 28. Keep her going. Keeps getting lower. That was a beauty. Very happy with that landing, especially for a nighttime arrival, chat. Especially for a nighttime arrival. That was real good. All right, guys. Have yourselves a great evening. Again, to all the mods, donators, sponsors, thank you, guys. To everybody else that cannot support the channel using a monetary value, but donates to the channel with your time and your effort, being here in stream, hanging out with me, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for your support of the channel, whether it's through a monetary value, whether it's just hanging out, being a subscriber, being an awesome part of this community. I'm thankful for everybody. So thank you all so much. Saturday, you know the plan. Hawaiian 787, 900, Horizon mod. San Francisco, Honolulu, Sunday, Air Canada, Toronto to Vancouver. A loaded weekend of streams. Please do join me. The more the merrier. We can get a nice little conga line down to Honolulu and then over to Vancouver. Should be a lot of fun. Guys, enjoy your Thursday evenings. Have a great Friday, great start to your weekend, and I will see you all on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. See